Guys, welcome on in. I'm getting the stream shared out, getting everything ready to go. All right, let me reset the names. All right, guys, I'm waiting for the two teams to let me know who they're putting up. I don't know which teams put up first here, but I think they're about to be getting things started. Guys, just a moment here. Come on in, everybody. Get the stream shared out. We're waiting on everything to kick off. Bear with us here for just a moment. Oh, damn. What? What time do we put for start time?
Yes, I did. I announced 5:05.
5:05. What? Oh, 8:05 sudden death, you said? 8:05. That's right, 3 hours. I got it. 8:05 sudden death, chat. Grab it, guys.
What's up, guys? Good to see y'all. Y'all got it going on today or what? Yeah, man. We're cruising. Yeah.
For my record keeping, it lets me know you got it.
All right. I'm told Miss Greta is up for Insane 2. Greta Gillis here. And then Miss Stephanie Medina. Let's get these names updated, get things swapped over. And it is a 4 against a 3. Oh, look at that. Race is already set. Guys, let me know you can hear me. This is Tim Jones, voice of Jacksonville Pool, coming to you live from the one and only Beaches Qball. Not the one with the dinosaur outside. The one with the beautiful scenery outside here and on the way to the beach. And that is Miss Greta on the right, Miss Stephanie on the left for Team Stroke 'em Dead. 31-25 race. These are the finals, guys. This is the winner of this one. We'll move on and get the qualification to the World Qualifier. They will get the 800 smackaroos that they get to leave with tonight. And I ain't leaving you guys until we crown us a victor here. 3 hours into sudden death. Starts at 8:05, 5:05 p.m. was the official start time, guys. Again, please let me know how the stream's looking on your guys' end. How's everything sounding? Mean a lot to me here, guys. Appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for the love and support, as always. And make sure you're following both Jacksonville APA's Facebook and YouTube page, following my Facebook and YouTube page as well, Voice of Jacksonville Pool. Let's do a quick around the horn camera check. Everything's looking good in the neighborhood. Let me check one more thing here as well. Make sure my drawing's working. Boom, look, smiley face. There we go. Drawing is working on the screen here. Let's have some fun, guys. Oh, where? here at the stream?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. All right, looks like everything is good to go on my end. Again, guys, let me know that you guys can hear me just fine. Everything sounds good on my end. But just in case, do let me know. Come on in, get situated. We're here until this is done. Now, I will say something interesting. I do notice that only 4 players out of Team Struck 'em Dead played last time, so it seems like they may have won it in 4 matches instead of 5. Mark already back up in chat with me. Mark, what's going on, sir? He says, good luck, guys. Good luck indeed. Oh, where's my... There we are. And that is Miss Greta right there. Shooting for Team Insane 2. Nice shot on that one ball here. Getting back up table with a 2. Got a little bump off of it. And the Qball is going to bump into the 3 again. She's going to have another great side pocket shot.
I didn't do it at all in the first round.
Brilliant shot here. And she didn't overdevelop that Qball. Has a great opportunity for that 3 in the right-hand corner pocket here. Now, she may I actually like putting a little bottom on this here. I was about to say, if he can come off rail far enough and develop for her, but all good. She's off in the right position here. There's only a 6-ball difference that's required between the handicap here. Miss Greta being the skill level 4 for this matchup here, and then Miss Stephanie being skill level 3. And she has almost closed that gap right off the bat immediately here. Might get the side pocket. No, comes up short here. Miss Stephanie's going to have a great opportunity here. Luckily, that 4-ball goes very easily in that right-hand side pocket. She can just let the Qball develop and just come a little bit past the 4, maybe around in here, give or take. Take the 6 right on down. Now, if she can get a little bit of angle and actually leave the Qball about right here, she can come across that curve path here. The left-hand side of that 6-ball made it a little easier to get back around for the 7 afterwards. Yes, macaroni? Yeah. This is for everybody, though. Get in on this, y'all. Get in on this. It's the macaroni again.
Oh, you just ordered them?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
I bet they're steaming hot.
Probably.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I figure if I eat a couple, everybody else eat a couple, so. We got these delicious bacon mac and cheese bites, by the way, y'all. I'm going to show them on stream here. Actually, we got just a split second. I'm going to show them real fast to you guys. Look at those. Look at those. They look phenomenal. They smell even better, but they look phenomenal. Huge shout out to Beach's Qball here. Stay out of that side pocket. Woo! Got to hold the pocket point there.
Jacksonville APA? I don't even know where we're at, Mike.
And I am missing a ball here. And guys, again, appreciate everybody already coming on back in and tuning in, hang out with us. Rattled the pocket. No. Miss Stephanie back to the table here. Luckily, Greta's helping me out here. She's got a Insane 2 shirt on. Helps me out a little bit. That way I don't get mixed up between the 2 ladies. Hey, there we go, guys. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Love that. Appreciate you being here. And a great out by Miss Stephanie. I am 1 point off here, so I just need to see who has what. 6-4? Perfect. So Miss Stephanie has 4. Greta has 6 here. Kind of an even start up here. Nothing too crazy. 25-21 left in the overall race. And we'll see how this whole thing plays out here. Now, Team Struck 'em Dead just only has 5 people on the roster. They have Mr. Richard Moat here, skill level 4, captain of the team. Christopher Martin here, skill level 5. Keith Richer, skill level 7. Stephanie Medina here, skill level 3. And Beth being skill level 3 as well here. What's up, Justin? How you doing, bud?
I'm okay. I've been better.
You've been better? Well, hold on. What happened? Did y'all lose?
Yep.
No, really? The
Yeah.
sudden death came down and bit you, huh?
It sure did.
No. I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
It is what it is, man.
Well, the nice thing is you still got that win from yesterday, though.
Yeah, we did.
So that's at least a big plus, man.
Yeah, I mean, well, at least we got a chance in best of the rest. We'll see what happens.
That is true. That is true. We got Miss Stephanie back to the table here for Stroke 'em Dead. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this plays out here. Let you take a look. So Team Stroke 'em Dead only has a 5-man roster. They can play it. I mean, they're good on numbers. They're not breaking the 23 rule or nothing.
Interesting,
But-
because they play on Monday nights with us, and they have a full roster. So I'm curious, maybe their players didn't get enough matches in last session or something like that happened.
Yeah, that's definitely my guess here.
That's a good shot. A little slide undercut there, but she's going to be happy with the leave.
Justin, I'm taking advantage of you being on the mic and eating a couple of these mac and cheese bites real fast.
Of course, man, no problem there.
I appreciate it, man.
Close try there on the 2 inside. Greta has a good shot all the way down here. It's just going to be a tough leave on the 3 here because she's going to have to play follow on the cue ball. But at least she makes this with a nice slow pocket speed. She should be able to make a good hit on the 3 here. Yeah, she hit a little firm. She's going to have to kick at the 3 ball here.
What's your plans for the rest of the day?
I don't know. I'm just going to watch a little pool, and then I might go home and hang out. Watch a couple matches. And go from there. I don't have anything set in stone, at least. That was a great try there. Ball in hand here. I just rolled the 3 in, and the 4 is in the pocket. So as long as she makes a 3, she should be able to get the 4 no matter what. I'm surprised they're taking a timeout here because with ball in hand, a 3 is pretty easy either way if she shoots in either corner.
Yep.
And the 4 is in the pocket. I would let her make both these balls before I would have called a timeout on. But hey, he's probably trying to tell her to set up for a combo here, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, 4-6 doesn't look too crazy. Looks off just a little bit, but still looks like a doable combo.
Yeah, it's doable, but with ball in hand, I'd rather her just shoot the 3, shoot the 4, and then go from there. I would have called a timeout after she made both of these just to see what happens.
Yeah,
Because now she's out of timeouts the rest of the rack. Because if she misses the combo, the 7-9's kind of weird. You know what I mean? So I would have waited here for a timeout. But hey, I mean, if he coaches her up right, she might be able to set herself up perfectly for the combo. So you never know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on the thought process overall. I think the timeouts are precious, and we got to.
Yeah, because even if she makes a 3 and a 4 here, I would just let her shoot the combo naturally and then go from there. I mean, I would have waited for the timeout. Yeah, especially with that. Yeah, see here now, you know,
The game's changed.
It's kind of a wasted timeout in this situation because now, you know, there's 5 balls left on the table and she's pretty much on her own the rest of the way here. But maybe she knows a shot that we haven't seen yet. Here I try to send the 4 off this back rail, off the side rail, leave it on the top rail, and try to leave the cue ball on top of the 6 here. If I was shooting the shot. Let's see what she chooses to do. She's looking at I mean, I think she can hit a kick shot. I think she can hit the 4 without a kick shot, honestly. I don't like the kick here. Yeah. I mean, that was a great hit. I just didn't like the kick here. That 4-9 looks wired if she tries to shoot all the way down.
Yeah, 4-9 goes. It's just hard to shoot over that 8.
Right. If she hits it pretty good, it should go in. Yeah, oh, wow, she got lucky. A little bonus ball there, as they call it. And it looks like she has shape on the 4. I mean the 6. Sorry, I don't.
Oh,
I
you're
almost said
good.
the 4.
The amount of times I keep mixing up the 4 and the 5 right now. It's been so bad.
She should be able to make this without hitting the 8. Yeah. Oh wow! What a good leave. Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
well,
like
she had a little bit
Stephanie's
of a
gonna have to
difference.
hit off the side rail here, make a good hit. Hopefully she leaves her tough.
Guys, welcome on back to the stream. I appreciate everybody coming on back in. Do me a favor, hit that share button for me. And don't forget, we are also on YouTube for both Jacksonville APA and Voice of Jacksonville Pool as well.
Yeah, that was a good hit there. She's just not gonna like the leave here. Looks like Greta's gonna have to roll the 6 in and shoot a 7-8 combo.
There we go.
I would try to get off the back rail a little bit more there, but you want to make sure you make the ball as well. So it's. Oh.
Might get the 8.
Wow.
And she does.
And perfect shape. Amazing. Wow. Hey, that's part of 9, boy.
That it is. This does happen.
And looks like she has an. Oh. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
she
not
can
bad.
bank the 9 or cut the 9 into one here.
Cut that bad boy. Trust yourself.
I would cut it. Wow.
Oop, sorry. You all right, Marion?
Great shot. I'm going to make my way around and see how everyone's doing, but it was
All right,
good
brother.
to check in with you guys.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, Justin.
I'll be back.
J Money. I'll see you soon, okay?
That was a different time.
Hey, did you know that clipboard got broken? Sorry, guys. 14-6. Perfect here. Got the score confirmed here. It is 14-6 in favor of Miss Greta here. It is a 17-19 race.
Red and then tiny.
Do you want this timer?
I want your watch. Oh, everybody's messing with Mike over here.
No, victory. You want a victory flag. That's not a victory.
Oh, that's too funny. And Guy Smith, how's your day been, brother? How's everything going? Solid break right there. Looks like it's going to be dry, but that's actually a fairly decent spread overall. One ball is set to go in that top right-hand corner pocket here. Smooth stroke. I was going to say smooth stroke will prevent it from scratching there. Greta's got to stay on this attack, though. She's got to keep up with this offensive here against Miss Stephanie because this can flip so easily. But luckily that 1 and 2 set pretty well. I would say at least guarantee these 2 points if I was her. And, you know, then I would see if I can maybe do the 3-4 combo here in the bottom left-hand corner. Like that. Nice, short, simple. Just keep it easy. Keep it going. Guarantee those 2. See if you can make it 3, but focus on getting those 2. There we go. Hey, guess what? With ball in hand, especially with everything going on here, Greta has done a great job with that. That is the focus you've got to have. Look at the table, say, hey, what's definitely probable for me to get? Cool. I have 2 points in front of me that I need to get, that are right here in front of me. They're doable. I might have a third, but I'm getting these 2. No matter what happens, I'm getting these 2. Tyler says, grow Greta. Daddy's rooting for it. Let's go, Tyler. Come on. Love the fact y'all in here showing the love here. Love it, love it, love it. Stephanie is very well stuck on it. She must have a window because of the way she's aiming. And I thought she was more stuck because of the 8 and 6 together. No, she got such a great hit off of it, but the cue ball's going to drift to that side pocket. Pocket point's going to come out and help. Woo! was almost a ball in hand with good potential for Miss Stephanie for at least a couple points there too. So very well done. Very, very well done. Tyler, I appreciate you coming in stream, showing the love, man. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate you. Tim Porter in here says, hi, Duke and Terra. Hi.
I'm gonna go get a drink and then jump on. You need me?
Hey, no, ma'am. No, I'm good, but I can't wait. Thank you. Sounds like Kelly's going to get on the mic with me here. Tim Porter for Team Stroke 'em Dead. Greta is getting pretty far along with this. Stephanie's got to see if she can start closing this gap right now. Greta is booking away. It is a 13-19 race right now. Overall left in this first battle between Insane 2 and Stroke 'em Dead. I do like the speed and tempo that these ladies are going at, though. This first match is actually going pretty well on pace here. You definitely want to see it. There's only 3 hours until sudden death. Oh, such a small miss. Good try by Miss Stephanie there. She had the right idea, though. Had she been up just a little bit further, she would have just clipped that 4 and let that 4 just drift in that pocket. She had that right. She was just off with where she needed to hit it just by a tiny, tiny bit. Very, very well played. I like a little more angle on this. I'd like to see if the cue ball about right here come off the side and come back up table. A little easier, I think, on that. Now, with that being said, though, she did hit it very well. Going to get the bridge out of us. Yep, bridge coming out. Oh, is she going to get snookered on the 9? And she does. You know what? I'll say that's okay, though. Being 20-6, not say you want to give up your lead here, but right now that was an important point to make sure and ensure that she got and really keep drilling home the potential win that's right now within her grasp. Stephanie may be able to turn it around here. Greta getting another little bump off the 7. 7's getting close to 8 on the right-hand long rail. I'd like to see maybe just a defense here. Maybe scoot the 7 in between the 8 and the wall. I don't think there's a need to do a lot here now. You could end up taking that 8 all the way down the top right-hand corner, though. Oh, she fires away at it. Qball's going to rotate back down table just a little bit here, not quite to the midway point. There is a potential back cut option here coming across. Ooh, sorry, coming across the 7 there. Let the Qball come down and over. Look at that pathing. Good try. Good try. Stephanie not getting the best leaves here. Just getting left behind a little bit by Greta. Small miss right there. Good attempt, though. 7 Mile sitting almost dead center of the table here. And she's going to be hitting on the right-hand side of it, send 7 up towards the top left-hand corner. So with her coming across it here, that cue ball should path up towards the top short rail here. I like not hitting this too hard. A little pocket speed type deal. Oh, she hit way too much of it. Cut it over. Looks like a timeout's being called right now. Guys, here in just a moment, too, as soon as I get Kelly, I need to take a look. I need to switch which port my camera's charging, because one of my cameras is still losing charge, even though I got it plugged up. She's got to cut this pretty well, but she should get eyes on the 8 afterwards. She actually almost did that so well to get back below the 8 ball, which I actually kind of like. If that Qball would have scooted over a little further and she made the 7, she could have taken that 8 all the way in the top right-hand corner. She could have secured these 4 points. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So it's going to drift all the way to that corner pocket and dead ball. There's something to be said about not overstroking, not overhitting things, but very unfortunate there. Well, Miss Stephanie does have an opportunity for 3 big points, and pretty much she can run the route just like I said a second ago here. 8's showing up here. Got to focus on making this. She'll have eyes on that 9. Long distance here for this. She is shooting over the side pocket, but I think she'll be able to get this. And she does. Very well played. Important 9 ball here, and she gets it. Nicely done. Whoa. Thank you. Perfect. 20-9 is the confirmed score. And I think I don't know what ended up happening with oh. Yeah, they had, I thought they had bacon yesterday. No? Well, they're definitely bacon mac and cheese bites. That's what they were supposed to be yesterday. That's so funny you said that because you asked me about my buffalo chicken sandwich. It had no buffalo on it at all. Huh? Yeah, that's okay. All right, sorry, guys, I'm back. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, hey.
How's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
After I make the hurricane table happen here.
You've had quite a stream of visitors today.
I have. We've had a slew of people on. A plethora, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Multitude.
So we got Greta and Stephanie.
Yeah, this Miss Stephanie at the table right now for Team Struck 'em Dead.
Did Insane 2 throw blind?
You know what's so funny? I don't remember who threw blind, and I said it earlier. I gotta look. I gotta find out now. I will say I was talking to Stream, though. I thought it was interesting. Team Struck 'em Dead only has the 5-man roster. They're good on points. They can still run it entirely.
Okay.
But they have a strict, all 5 of these players can play. But I gave them props, though, because clearly only 4 matches played last time coming in this one, which means they must have won it in 4 to get to this point. Yeah,
Only 4 matches played?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. 4 out of the 5
Gotcha.
players have 1 match played, which means they won it in 4 for the last one. So
Either that or it was a did not finish for the final.
touche.
It-
Touche.
I don't know if it would show as a match played or not. I should go pull one and check.
I wonder. Now you got me questioning it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I feel-
Probably would.
I feel like we've ran into that before, but now that I'm thinking about it, I can't think of a specific example to where
It
where we talked
probably
about that
would.
before.
Now that I'm thinking through that logic, I think it would. But
Well, I got a little bit more logic for you to think through right there. Right there.
in the form of mac and cheese bites.
Yes, I showed them on stream. I was like, oh my gosh, they're so yummy.
I'll dig in. I have not ordered a meal of my own today.
Yeah.
I've had a half of your something. I've had a half of Mike's something. I've had a half of, let's see, somebody gave me a handful of whatever. A thin slice of cake.
I was about to like point over.
Hi.
There you go. We got the fan bam coming in now.
Show them who we got here with
Yeah,
us.
yeah, we can. Let's do a little flipper of the camera. You go with that?
Whoa.
Careful, careful.
You can have one, bud. Look, there you
Let's
guys
do
are.
This right here.
Oh,
Oh,
if you
hold on
tilt
here.
it down.
We're gonna go. Whoop.
Look, there you are.
who's this?
See? You want to wave?
Can you say hi to everybody? Say hi, everybody. There we go.
All right,
Just
back to
blink.
the match. Back to the match. This is a nice
Oh, I love it.
surprise. Okay,
Listen-
well, I
oh.
just got on, guys, and now I'm probably going to just get off. Although
Wow.
They're going to eat mac and cheese bites and think they're awesome.
Yes, they are.
Apparently, they're hungry because they both dove right in.
Yeah, them bites are going down. I love
Oh.
this.
All right. Well, since I am not going to be able to talk about pool very much, I will sign off and come back.
There we go. All right. Well, I'll see you shortly.
All right.
And guys, I am off by a point, but it's all good here. Y'all actually got to see Mike and Kelly's two wonderful kiddos here. So. Definitely show Mike and Kelly some love and support, guys, when y'all can. Oh, careful. And guys, I will get the proper score update here very soon, I promise. What a shot by Miss Stephanie here, guys. I think that, yeah, that definitely deserves a quick instant replay. Look at the position she got on that 6-ball. Wow. That is a very tough shot right there. A lot of distance, a lot of angle, and she drains it so perfectly well. And then gets the 6 as well right after. Very well played by Miss Stephanie. Let me update those 2 points I didn't put in. She got a rough lead for the 7, but again, very, very important 2 points. She did really good with that. We're going to go and see a timeout getting called. I'm going to mute my mic real fast, eat another mac and cheese bite. I'll be right back, guys. Give me one more moment, guys. I'll be right back, I promise. I do want to give props to Miss Stephanie there. That was a very tough kick to be able to get a good defensive shot off of that. She did really well. Miss Greta comes up the table and responds in kind and drains that 7-ball still after a little banking action there. Ooh, small miss on the 8. Great job waiting for the cue ball to stop there. 3 massive points on the field here. So let's talk about this real quick. I know we're getting closer to the matchup being wrapped up already. Miss Stephanie is a skill level 3. I'm not saying it's over, but just taking things into assumption right now, it is a 16-4 split in favor of Insane 2 if she stops here. All she needs is to get to 15 points, so 3 more additional points, and she'll take it from a 16-4 to a 15-5. So every little bit starts to chip away at it. So these 3 points here takes a 2-point swing difference in favor of Team Stroke 'em Dead. So got to be able to rock and roll with this situation here. Eric, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. I'll tell you why I like her going for this, and it's just because I like her not having to use the bridge and stretch over the table or do anything crazy. That's a little bit of a longer shot, but she'll be able to drain this down, and she does. Nicely done. Now she's got a choice to be able to take it all the way up table and into the side pocket. Really, this is all about how comfortable that you feel. I kind of like the side pocket better than this. There's just not as much distance between it. Small miss, small miss. She's going to get up to that top short rail. Oops, sorry. There we go. Yes, ma'am. And Miss Greta is going to get that right there. Now, again, I'm 1 point off. So I got to wait to see where we're at here on it. But 25-14. The 1 point I was off on was for Miss Stephanie. So right now, yeah, Miss Stephanie is 1 point away from changing it from a 16-4 to a 15-5 split. Again, every little bit changes it and helps everything out. Give me just 1 second, guys. I will be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I am back. Glad y'all held it down for me while I was away. Let's see here. Dry break, and we got, wow, a very big cluster going on between the, what's that, the 4, 5, 8, 9, and 7. This whole situation is just completely problematic. On top of that, I don't think Miss Stephanie can see the 1 ball because of the 3 ball going on right over here. So she's going to need to come up table, probably at close to about in between the middle point, in between the diamond and the pocket. Let that cue ball kick back on over now. I don't know. The 1 looks frozen, but nobody has checked it. So she's got to make contact with the 1 and something after, if that's the case. Ball in hand goes over to Miss Greta. It is a 6-11 race left in this battle. I love being here, guys. I love this whole APA family, man. It's so good. Let me make some adjustments here real fast, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry, screen's going to change a little bit here for a moment. About right there should be better. John, I mentioned this earlier and I forgot. Mr. John Hummel, good friend of mine here. Just changing the brightness and stuff. Adjust. Ooh, a little bit more here. There we go. That's a little better for it. What a good hit. And gets the 7 ball in the process. Massive and still has eyes on the 2. Let's go. Good attempt there on that 2 ball. Stephanie isn't that far away. It's only a 5-10 race left in this battle. This is still doable, and Miss Stephanie may flip it on the script here. Let's go ahead and assume that she does here at this point. Miss Greta is already at 26 points. She's skill level 4, so 13-7, excuse me, is the best that can be had from that. And guys, when you're battling like this, especially a 9 ball, it's just so crazy important. Go 2 ball. Oh, man, good try. It's just so super important to close every bit of that gap you possibly can close here, guys. Like, I even like telling my players, too, especially if you feel like you're down, out, and everything. I'm like, hey, focus on 2 points. 2 points changes the split. Let's get 2 points. And whenever you start talking about that, 2 points seems far more doable than saying, hey, you got 10 points to go. 10 points feels like a daunting task. 2 points, far more realistic here. All right, looks like a timeout's being called immediately right now. I will say I'm going to give Team Team Stroke 'em Dead a good prop here, a good conversation, a good high five, I must say. They are not afraid of using timeouts. They have absolutely, I feel maybe calling them a little early potentially, but I'll tell you what, I would much rather them call them early and use them than sit there and be like, oh, I should have, I could have, I might have needed to call a timeout. Oh, hold on. You going to do a drive-by like that there? Yeah, look at this beautiful man. Look. Yeah, get them Chiefs. Let's go. I love it here. Oh, the 4 ball may still go. Drop 4 ball. Good try. Good try. I like that. Good attempt. Might be fixing to have a second dead ball, and it is dead. Man. Massive opportunity here. 5-9. I'm sorry. Yeah, 5-9 left in the race here. May I pass this to you? Yes, sir. I'm good.
This is my last run
That's your last run? I'm good, brother.
until I can go home.
Hey, let's get the mac and cheese bites at the OG.
No, we used to have it before, but David said,
Oh, I love them.
okay,
I'm a big fan.
I'll order some.
I'll push them on stream for you. The mac and cheese bites, guys. If y'all come here to Beach's Qball, I'm telling you, if you don't get the bacon mac and cheese bites, you're missing. She always had you, Mike. Oh, somebody was like they were about to trip Mike up. Oh, she just needed to hit that softly for the 5 next. Oh, 4 in the side pocket. Man. Not a bad leave, though. 8 ball's playing big blocker right now, and 6 cause a little bit of issue. I think she still has enough room to get up to the short rail and kick it on over. I even almost like kicking a little too far over, coming to the right-hand long rail and then kick on back over from there. Don't mind my wonderful drawings here. These are nice happy clouds. Happy clouds, right? She's going to come down here from the bottom short rail instead. I don't know, something about going up top feels better to me. Good attempt, though. I think I'd like to see Miss Stephanie go for the side pocket here instead. I don't know. If she can actually get below the 4, she could just follow up with the 4 a little bit. Be able to take the 6. Ooh, sorry here. Follow up with the 4. Be able to take the 6 in that left-hand side pocket right there. And then be able to go from there with the rest of her run. Now, they have already used her timeout, though, so she is on her own in this situation. But no matter what, she's got to get this point. This is very, very important here. Skill level 3. Yeah, she's in the 14-6 zone. 5 is purple. Yes, sir. Joe, what's going on? He says, show me the money. Did I call it something else? Did I call it the 4 ball again? Because I've been so bad about doing that. But, yes, the 5 is purple. I've been so horrible about it, though. I wouldn't be surprised by it. I was calling it a 4 the whole time. Small miss, good attempt. Six going to roll up close to that side pocket here. Very doable shot here, and she'll have plenty of eyes on that 8 ball next. I've said 4 the last 4 times. There we go. That's perfect. Daria, I'm on a roll right now. I am on a roll. Nice little follow there. Getting the 2 railer. Going to have eyes on the 9 in the left-hand side pocket. And she's going to clip it on in there. Very nicely done. Should be 30-18 in favor. Yep. Perfect. 30-18 here for Team Insane 2 right now. 1 point needed here on the break. Need a nice controlled break. Right now with where Miss Stephanie's at, skill level 3, she is at 18 points at the 14-6 split currently. And all she needs is to get to 20 to change it from 14-6 to a 13-7. May not seem like much, but that is a 2-point swing, guys. Remember that. Not only are you adding a point to your side, you are taking a point from your opponent's side as well. That can come crucial there at the very end. Guys, while we are waiting on this, do not forget about a couple of the events coming up here soon. We got we got the Soup and Shoot coming up here February 18th at 1 p.m. in 9 Ball Heaven. $5 to enter in, bring your favorite soup. $5 to be able to taste all the different soups and be able to vote on it. And $10 for the shoot side of it here. We're going to have a nice little marbles tournament coming up here very soon for you. So don't miss out on that. All right, good control break. I don't know if she's going to get anything. Looks like it's going to be a dry break here, but she did not want to scratch. She's got to protect what score she has available to her right now and keep on rocking and rolling to finish out this matchup against Miss Stephanie here. Miss Stephanie in a little bit of a predicament, though, with that one ball. Your opponent needs one left, and you're in a situation here now. I don't know if she can see any of that one ball from there. If she can, she needs to go for that, but yeah, he's going to go ahead and call a timeout right now, which honestly I know for some of us we'd be like, this is way too early, but you got to. There's 1 point left. If you get ball in hand, you got to assume that your opponent's going to be able to make that next point and close out the rack. So I think this is a great call. So he's telling her to go up to the short rail here. To me, it almost looks like the angle is a little too open past that 2. I feel like she needs to hit, like if the 2 wasn't there, she'd be hitting just a little bit to like the right of the chalk. So about right here. But she's got to miss the 2 completely, so she can't hit over there. She's going to be hitting about right over here. It's going to open up too far. Yep, it opened up way too far. Good attempt, though, and honestly, I mean, there just wasn't a lot to be had with that situation. That was not an easy situation to get out of. Scretta needs to take her time on this, and then I'll find out who threw up blind first, guys. I'll find out who's being put up next. I'll mute stream for just a moment here and step away, and that is it. Closes out here, 31-18. Double checking here. 14-6 in favor of Team Insane 2. All right, guys, give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Team captain versus team captain here. Mr. Richard Moat was put up for Team Stroke 'em Dead for matchup number 2. And then Mr. Garland Dover was put up for Team Insane 2 here. Dover, it is a 4v4, so I need to update that. Give me 1 second. And let's change the race. All right. Actually, it's so hard for me to know him and see him as Richard Moto. I'm going to put Duke on there. Oh, can I not fit it? Tell you what, we're just gonna put Duke Moat. There we go. There's Mr. Gar right there. Duke's on his way back. They're doing a quick restroom break. While they are doing so, guys, again, it's Tim Jones, voice of Jacksonville Pool, coming to you live from Beach's Qball here. Keep in mind, we do have the Montreal Invitational, where I have been invited out to actually run the streaming and commentary for that event here. Very excited for this opportunity. I'm blessed to be a part of it here. Huge shout out to Mike and Kelly of Jacksonville APA. Huge shout out to the APA and to the CPA for allowing me to be able to come out there for this event. Keep in mind, you do have 2 opportunities depending on where you're at with APA. You have $400 for a 9-ball team to enter into the raffle, or $360 for a Masters team to enter into a raffle here. You do have to have 4 players. 4 players from a spring session. Keep that in mind here. So they already got to be on a 9-ball team, 4 players, all right? All players must have at least 20 matches played in the format in the last 2 years. And then 9-ball team rosters must have at least 4 common players with a spring 2024 Jacksonville APA roster. They can have 4 randos, but 4 of them have to be the same. So let's definitely make sure we get our stuff in for that. You only got, I think it was less than a week, if I remember correctly, January 26th, yeah. Yeah, you got 5 more days here, guys, to get in the entry fee to be able to enter into that. Today is, of course, 9-ball triangles here at Beach's Qball. There is Gar. Gar, give us a wave. Hi. There we go. We got Mr. Duke in the house here. Team Stroke 'em Dead. In fact, actually, these wonderful gentlemen here, by accident here, have lined up with their names. This works out perfect. Good luck to both gentlemen into the teams here. Team Insane 2 hoping to hang on to that lead. And Gar will get to break here. Fadi, what's up, brother? Where you at? Are you still in the building? Or did you head on home? Fadi is all for Team Gar here. You gone? Have a blessed evening, Justin. Take care of yourself. Fadi says, I'm home nice and warm. All right, now, you didn't have to make me jealous. When you saw me earlier, by the way, Mike and Kelly were so kind, let me go hang out in their van for a moment. They have heated seats, and I was like, I got to go warm up. I'm going in my car. They were like, do you have heated seats? I was like, no. They're like, we do, and you can go use them. And I was like, done. I'm there. You sold me. Like, so they passed me keys, and I probably spent like 15, 20 minutes. And I was so nice, warm, and toasty afterwards that even after I got out in the cold, I was still able to get back inside the building and still have like a little bit of a heat shield left on me. Gar with a fairly decent break, but nothing on it here. Duke firing away on the 1-ball right away. Didn't have full eyes on it. Gar has some eyes on it here. Problem is that 6-ball situation. He can drain that 1 all the way down, and the 7 can even help in the situation. Oh, comes off the rail, off the right-hand long rail. Because that 7 and the 1 made direct contact with each other. Send the 1 back up table here. Fadi says, okay, I can come back and hold the door open for you. Fadi, don't you try me, sir. That'd be the last time in that doubles tournament you're ever on a stream. Duke with a good attempt right there on the 1, but might have fired a little hard on that. Oh, Guard juked it right into that side pocket here. We're seeing a lot of oomph behind the shots here. do not know how to say your name other than the last part, Mr. Ram here, but there's not a way for us to check the other scores. Everything's done on paper still right now in terms of tournaments. It's not digital yet. And because of that, everybody has their own paper score sheets, and there is not a way for me to get a proper score update around the board without leaving the stream here to do so. So I do apologize. If you do know somebody of a team that's playing, you might want to text them and see if they can get you a score update that way. But I do sincerely apologize. I don't have a good way around that for you. I wish I did. I was telling somebody earlier, like I would love that it would be digital, and that way I can just load up a web page and pull it up from time to time to give you guys score updates and tell you who's playing, et cetera, et cetera. And eventually, the real goal here and the ultimate goal is to have cameras for each of the tables. And so even though there may not be commentary, you can sit there, tune into the table, and sit there and see a score update and go about your day as you want to and be able to take a look and be able to support the friends that you want to be able to support. So that's the ultimate dream, the ultimate goal. It's just one, there's a large expense to make that happen between the cameras, and two, that is, it's a big setup. It is a really, really big setup. I wonder if Gar's got enough eyes here on the one in the side pie. He got down on that really fast. I don't think the 6 is blocking like it kind of looks like on my screen here, and it's not. And we are off. Gar with the first point here, even 31-31 race here. Both of these gentlemen are the captains of their team, and both of them skill level 4s. Unfortunate ball in hand right there. Ooh, hello.
So what we got going on, Tim?
Oh, snap. I was about to turn you down. I didn't think you were going to come on the mic here. I'm honored here. So, well, we got a good matchup of team captain versus team captain. Team Struck 'em Dead threw up Mr. Duke here. And Insane 2 said, you know what, we'll see your team captain and put ours up for the run here. And both skill level 4s, which is a fun matchup.
Good deal.
Yeah, so it's good so far. How's your day been, Mike?
Good. Real busy, man.
Yes, it has been. Y'all been running a nice, smooth, tight ship. I always love how well these tournaments run. And it's great, too, because I like to think that I'm not too biased about it, but I know I am. But every time I hear people come by, they're like, thank you so much for a great tournament. And they're always just so thankful and happy, and everything's just running smooth. And especially these people fix to be real happy soon because we're about to be handing out some money. There's only, what, 18 teams, if I remember? Or no, 17 teams left, right? 9 of the 17?
9 winners today,
Yeah.
$800 a piece.
Yeah, so at this point, you basically got a 50-50 chance of walking out with some mucho dinero in your pocket there. And I like that.
This is a good match, Duke and Gar.
This was. To be honest with you, when I first saw the teams against each other, there's always something I want to see happen, but you don't always expect it to. And to know that these two guys are even in skill level to go up against each other, and both are captains and both going to carry the weight of the team on their shoulders like they will as a captain, it's fun to see.
Long-time captains too. They've been around the APA for a while.
Yes, they have been. In fact, actually, you know what? That brings up a good point that I didn't look up earlier. So there was somebody that had been in APA for a long time. I didn't pull up how many years, but I'm kind of interested to see now.
Gar got a little 2-for-1 there.
Oh, I think they were trying to tell him that he was shooting at the wrong ball, but he's actually, in fact, aiming at the right ball. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has made that mistake. Dar even had to get on to me just a moment ago. He's like, he called it the 4-ball 5 times in a row, and I was like, I'm sorry. Dar getting a nice little run with that. Let's see here. Membership. Oh, my gosh.
Who are you looking at?
Gar has 19 years.
Yep.
And not only 19 years consecutively.
I think Duke's going to be probably close to the same.
Goodness gracious. Let's see here.
Search the last name. It'll be Monty.
Wow, he's 18 total years. He's 10 consecutive right now, but 18 total years active.
Yeah.
So both, oh my gosh. I like think I got a lot under my belt here, but man.
So we got almost 40 years of experience here?
Yeah, 40 years of experience within the APA between both these gentlemen. Both really good captains, fun to hang out with and talk to and see and everything. And I enjoy these guys. They're good sports, absolute good sports. Now, I know I missed one, guys. I'll get a confirmed score update here in just a moment, but he should be able to smooth this in on the side pockets. Good attempt. Mike, I don't know if we have our overhead, but did you see me with the
Yes, I
the
did.
drawing
Looks
and stuff
good.
earlier? And then I got the color button, or the buttons right here, to be able to clear it, change the color, change the size, all that stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really, really fun. We've been having some good here. Was it already 6-1? Thank you. Appreciate it, Fadi. So that means it's 7-1. Not a bad leave here. Honestly,
Yeah, it's
that's
a
a
real good
tough cut. I mean, he's on the rail. It's an 8-foot table. He's got 6 3/4 of a table to get through before it even makes contact. This is tough.
Duke's got it.
I definitely believe in him. He's a strong 4.
Yeah.
He's a very strong 4.
He's just going 4 rails.
He was almost to it too. I mean, it died there, but he could have had it. I still like the fact that he hit it with some good some confidence, though. He didn't shy away from it. I'll double check, make sure that we are on the same page here. But if so, it is 9-1 in favor of Gar, which he is breaking away from it immediately. I see the teams are discussing score for just a moment here. Nine to 1 is what I have.
9-1.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that she was asking me and not make sure I was the confirmation. Guys, I cannot be the confirmation. I do too much talking to you guys to to be the one to be like, for sure it's this. Oh, unfortunate scratch here. So one dead to start us
Good
off.
opportunity for Duke here.
What you like here, Mike? I see the one ball sitting on the rail, 2 sitting all the way here, the bottom short rail. How are you working through this situation? It's a bit of a distance.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to draw it back.
As we say, he needs back up that cue ball a little more, but I think he's got it now.
He did well.
Good stroke. Wow, look at that drawback. Well over 3.5 or so diamonds on that drawback, too. Very well played. By the way, if y'all ever get a chance to, and you're watching Mike play and stuff, and get a chance to talk to him about some drills and stuff. Mike's a pretty good pool player, I'll say. And he's got some good knowledge for you to be able to practice and stuff like that here. I'm still working on the diamond drill they taught me around.
In the bridge?
Yep, and the bridge. I do practice it from time to time while I'm just sitting here. I'll hold my hand like this just to work
Loosening
my
up
thumb
your
over.
fingers?
Yeah, loosen up a little bit. Bingo. Bingo. Oh. Gar killed that one too. He's in the killing mood today. A little pop right there on some of these balls. Also, if I haven't given a recent shout out too as well, thank you again to Beach's Qball. The staff has been just phenomenal today. It's been great food, great atmosphere. Everything's been just running smooth as can be with them. It's been nice.
It has been a great atmosphere this weekend.
Yes, it has.
Everybody's had a great time. Like you said, the food, the staff, everybody's been great.
Yep. Plus, they have a new menu, so if you guys have been, but you haven't been very recently, because I'm pretty sure it's just this weekend they started that whole new menu, because I know the menus weren't picked up till like Thursday, I think, if I remember correctly, when I was out. And it was so funny when I was at Miss Heather's, too, because Dave comes walking in, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "Just working on stuff." and he's like, he looks at her, he's like, "You got new menus?" I was like, I hope it's at Beach's Qball this weekend. And he didn't hear me
Get to
say
try
that.
some
so
new food?
Yeah, so he walked out, and I was like, "Oh, please be at Beach's Qball, so that way I get to try whatever it is that's new on the menu."
So the mac and cheese bites.
They are phenomenal. Bacon mac and cheese bites. And Kelly said she doesn't think yesterday's had bacon in them. And I was like, I swear it did, but
I don't know if they had bacon in them, but I could taste something smoked. They were smoky. I didn't know if it was
Yeah.
like smoked mac and cheese, but that makes sense if if it had bacon in it. That's
yeah,
what
they
I was
had bacon
tasting.
in it. Yeah, it was so good. Fresh too, good crunch on the outside. Yeah, I even texted the wifey. She's like, "You gonna be hungry when you get home?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I had one of their breakfast burritos." I said, "Dave came over, somebody's birthday, came over with a slice of cake that I shouldn't have eaten, but I did." And I think I had 4 out of those mac and cheese bites. Your kids instantly went zoom to them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was so happy as could be when I saw them digging in on them. I was like, get it, kids. Y'all enjoy.
I was over there talking to Logan and Justin, and Connor came running up a little bit ago.
Yeah. Brings a good smile to your face, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Yes, it does. I love it. My wife sent me a video earlier of Luke and Luna in the backseat after church, and Luna was like, love you, Dad. Miss you. I was like, yeah, love you too, kiddo.
Mhm.
I'm so excited. I don't have anything on the morning start right off the bat, so I'm going to surprise her because normally wifey takes her to school. I'm going to surprise her. I'm going to take her to school in the morning.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if this match right here between Duke and Gar comes down to the last ball or two.
It definitely
It is going to
should.
go back and forth.
Yeah, it
These
definitely
two,
should.
this is a good match.
These two have a lot of respect for each other and known each other for a long time, but I'll say the gloves are off, but I agree with Mike. This guy, did he just bank that?
Yes, he did.
Oh, Gar, you're going to earn a quick instant replay on that one here, guys. Check out the top right-hand corner of your screen for that. First and foremost, take a look at the chalking technique here. Very, very important for a shot like this when he's on the rail. Make sure you're good and chalked up like he is. Working on that 7-ball in that side pocket, too. You almost got it.
I think he hooked him behind the 9, though.
It does look like it may be a little hooked. Oh, no,
close.
I always get deceived by some of
Nope, he's got it.
Yeah, he got clear view. I was going to say, I get deceived by some of these here. I'm like, I think it's playing bully. And
We get to cheat.
yeah, right? We do. We get to change the angles.
Also got the Tampa Bay Detroit final in. Detroit wins.
Oh, my. Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, they pulled it out. Congrats to them.
It's been a long time since Detroit made it this far in the playoffs.
Yes, it has. I better text my buddy Jen and see how she's holding up over there. She's probably pretty stoked.
Wow, Gar.
Small miss, but if you got to miss, that's not
Good
a bad
lead.
way. Yeah, you can't be mad at that part of it. Tell you the last matchup on the stream table was wild, Mike. Both match 4 and 5 were in sudden death, and it was crazy for that one. It
Both
was
match 4 and 5?
both 4 and 5. Yeah,
Wow.
so they were maybe 5 minutes away from keeping match 4 being in sudden death, which may have changed the whole tone of the game.
Absolutely. Sudden death stuff.
Yeah, and I was even recommended too. I was talking to Justin on stream, and we were talking about how 9-ball seems to go to sudden death quite a bit. And I was like, look, the only way you're going to really prevent that, I was like, you really just got to be on top of who you're going to put up next. I said, there's no reason if your person's in the lead and there's only a couple points left to get, there's no reason not to go ahead and say, hey, this is for sure who we're going to go ahead and put up.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah, be done with it.
Yeah.
So good out by Gar right there here. 12-6 with 2 overall dead. I'm going to double check and make sure the score is good. Marianne may or may not be cutting up a little bit here. Don't make me put you on stream now. I will turn that
think she's
camera.
sharking me.
Okay. She is sharking you right now. She's trying to get you off your commentary game. 12-6.
12-6.
Perfect. All right. I've got to make sure she's confirming with them first. I'll get the third mic going. Yeah, there just hasn't been a lot of room over here. I haven't brought up third mic. I will turn that camera around to you and have you on here regardless. That camera's 360. I'll keep it going.
All we have to do is turn on that camera we got right over there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a quick little adjustment here.
There she is.
There's Marianne on stream right there. Hi, Marianne. Sorry, back to the action. Oh, my gosh. Well, almost ended up getting the 6 in the process. May still get the 3, and he does.
Yes, he does.
Very nice. I know that wasn't intentional, but hey, it counts and it works. I just like coming off rail a little bit on this, hitting that left-hand long rail first. I feel like it's such a straight-in shot. He drilled it, though, but it didn't kick over enough.
I have trouble seeing I'm colorblind, so
This is going to mess you up then. So that's the
Like the-
2-ball to the right of the 9.
the 5 and the 2 look the same to me on the, yeah.
And what's worse for me, and I'm not even colorblind, so I have no excuse on this one, but the 5 is purple, the 4 is pink, so the 5 is above the 9, the 4 is to the top left of the 9.
On this ball, this balls, the color of these balls, the only ones I have trouble with are the 5 and the 2.
Okay.
On the screen, on the
Yeah.
table, I can see it.
Rich says, congrats and good luck to all the Triune combatants. There we go from the Chief. Let's go, Rich. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here, showing the love and support. Again, we got a lot of y'all across both YouTube channels and Facebook here. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for the love and support. Seriously, it's been a phenomenal weekend, phenomenal stream. So, and we're just getting started. There is still 3 potential very heated matches after this one still left to be played.
You're kind of pretty good at this, aren't you, Tim?
I enjoy this a lot.
I know you do.
I enjoy. I like it. This is.
It's awesome to watch you do this, man. You have a great time.
I have heard, and you know how people always say, if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. I've never I get it.
Mhm.
Logically, I get it, but I've never realized it. This is my realization of it.
I worked engineering.
Yep.
Monday through Friday. That Sunday afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock, when the reality came that you got to get up on Monday morning, that used to be a real thing.
Yeah.
It is no longer a thing for me because I love this.
Yeah. Yep.
I love running the league.
I think that was a bad hit, by the way. Sorry.
I was talking to Kelly's dad about it one time, and he hit the 4 or 5 o'clock thing on Sunday afternoon. I was like, "Are you thinking about work tomorrow?" He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I don't have to do that anymore."
Yep. Yep.
Because I like it.
Yeah, that was absolutely a bad hit. They were asking about it, but I can't get involved. What's up, buddy? Hey, may I show you real fast on stream? Yeah. I just want to give a shout out to that man. Been working his butt off this weekend, driving his team. Trying means that you still have the chance to fail. You have succeeded, my friend. There's a difference.
Thank you, sir.
I do mean it seriously. Appreciate y'all, brother. I cannot get involved. I can't. He's asking if it's a bad hit. Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, unless we're
Yeah.
asked to watch a hit. It's,
Yep. Yep. I know we're filming here. I know we got the cameras and stuff, but we are not allowed to comment on that at all. I know what happened, but it does not change. That was not a shot to be watched, and we got to stick to the rules.
Yes, sir.
Great shot by Gar on that. Hi, Kelly. Yeah. We're having a good time. Yeah. Yeah, the mic's live and everything. He's talking in it. Yeah. They can hear him.
You can hear me. I decided to get over the mic fear.
I love it. I love it. I don't know.
It's kind of a pun, right?
I was going to say, I don't know how you have a mic fear with both the pun working there in your favor and with the vast size of Jacksonville APA.
Well, I look over and it looks like you guys are having so much fun. I just wanted to be a part of it.
We definitely are. The amount of people that have come on stream and being willing to come on stream day, sometimes, I don't want to say it's like like twisting arms here to get it, but sometimes, oh, sorry, Kelly. Sometimes people are just very reluctant and worried about getting on stream and everything. I'm like, well, I'll walk you through it. Like, we got this. It's just a conversation. Oh, gosh, was it Alyssa or Allison?
Earlier today?
Yes.
Alexis.
Oh, my gosh. I knew it was like AL.
Yeah, that's a funny story.
She was great.
She is. Kelly and I went up to Miller's Ale House on Southside, and they did trivia.
Yeah.
And she was running the trivia. And Kelly and I, we're not even looking. We're just listening, and we decided to start playing. And she just has the ability to just talk and make people like her.
Yeah, she does.
And we're like, wow, she would be really good with what we do. So we approached her, and that's why she came. And we're really excited. We're hopeful we can work something out with her. She's fantastic.
Yeah, we got to get her on our team. Yep. She needs to join an APA team and come and be a part of this. And what's great is she was talking about her. She's like, on my quest to be a pool shark, and she kept making that joke, and I was like, I love this. Like, this is phenomenal. Yeah. So it's really, really good.
Yeah, the wit with the trivia, just, people would say something, and she was like, just boom, right back, and had nothing to do with the answer to the question or anything. It was just pure wit. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? Oh, almost got a twofer there. No, she was like, yeah, she's like, you'd be amazed that people would be like, no, I'm not going to dance. And then I'd be like, I give you an additional point in trivia. And actually, they start dancing.
She had me dancing.
Good out by Duke here. I got to get a quick score update because I know I am off on it here. 15-13 is the confirmed score.
You were
Perfect.
pretty close.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I was surprised the very first rack. Gar getting ahead 9-1. I was like, oh, this is not the way I would have predicted the situation. This is more like it. I think.
I would imagine we see this go back and forth. This is a good match.
Do. I do like, by the way, guys, I didn't say it a second ago because we were talking about. I do like the fact that Gar a moment ago played a defense on the 8 because they knew he wasn't going to get on that 9. So.
I really do like the lift the mic mute thing.
Oh yes, this is the best thing ever. You're like, I'm about to sneeze. Flip.
Yep.
I've been able to save you guys multiple times. I promise your ears have not been blown out, luckily. There we go. I like the fact that Duke took a second here to make sure the rack was tight. I know I saw a couple times today where, there's definitely one time where one rolled off, but there's one time where the rack wasn't tight. And, you always gotta check that stuff, man. There's I think one time in my entire time, and I have over a decade in APA experience here. I've been to the World Qualifier 6 times. So I've been at the highest tournament in terms of the local level. I have one time that I can tell you without a doubt in my mind that I know a person house racked me intentionally. Majority of times not intentional. It's just, hey, it's hard to see. You could fit one playing card in between, and that's all the distances. And
so you've been to the World Qualifier how many times?
I'm pretty sure 6 times, and I've been to Vegas 4 total. So I've won the one for
wow,
World
those are
Qualifier 4
good
times.
odds.
Yeah.
You're on some
Yep.
good teams.
Yeah, I've been
Or
blessed.
it's just you.
Yeah, I've been very blessed.
I think it's just you.
Think it's just me? Oh, man. The common denominator, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
What a nice hit. 9-ball might follow the 6 in. Ooh, 6 decided to take the fall instead, but that was a very nice hit, though, originally. And, hey, he got blessed by a little extra success there.
it's hard for me not to watch the table.
It is. There's almost a second. It's right, like if you count it off, and you can almost say one Mississippi in terms of the delay of what we get to see.
You're like
visually.
commentating. I'm like, Tim, that already happened.
Yep. but it didn't. Still got a little bit of a situation here. That is the 5-ball there towards the 7 on the bottom half of the table here. And a 3. Yep. 4-ball is top left of the 3 here. Ooh, he's going for the 9 in the corner.
You got it.
Got it. Very
Nice.
nicely done. Let's see. 5 total dead. And 2 points to Gar. Let me update my side here. 7-16 plus 4 makes 20. All right, perfect. Should be on. I heard 19-14 for the score.
There we go.
And the other team has
It's a good opportunity for Gar to pull away right here.
Yeah, and this is that kind of that midway point here. Yes, ma'am. This is that midway point. This is kind of what you were coaching on the other night when we were chatting about my play and stuff. It's like, hey, this is the
spot.
Yeah, this is the spot. This is where if you're going to make it happen, now's the rack. So.
Well, you got Duke. That's he's going to try to rally back here. But if you can make that not happen, I mean, you've really put him in a bad spot.
Yes, you have. Speaking of bad spot here, that one is sitting beautifully here. Gar did not want that left that way.
Colors of the balls here, man. I know.
This is the only table like that. All the other ones.
I don't. I mean, you have to have the place. I don't
It's
know.
like it keeps Debbie told me, well, you're not playing. I can't get it straight. He keeps saying, you're doing wrong. She says, well, you're not going to play.
Right. I get it. I understand.
Oh, good try by Duke right there for that cut shot in the left-hand side pocket. And not a bad leave at all.
Me too. I understand that.
Gar's going to get a great hit off of that, too. Qball's going to develop on down, and
Looks like you can see it.
yeah, he should have a little bit of window. He definitely got down on it real fast, too, so.
He's going to have to kick at it.
Oh, he is kicking at it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to get. Oh.
And he made it. Man, Duke shoots quick, doesn't he?
He got the 2 and the 3.
And the 3, yeah.
That was a little Florian move right there.
He makes up his mind and he just shoots.
Yeah, he just goes.
That's awesome.
I will say the problem I see with quite a few players is that there'll be a lack of confidence, and he has 0 of that, which is a huge plus.
Yep. Shoots well, too.
Yes, he does.
So there you go. 19 to 18. If it would have went the other way,
Yeah.
but now we're not right back up.
Yep, we sure are. Landon said, "My boy Duke." I love it. I love the love in chat for these two teams. I told Duke too. I was like, "I love your shirt, man. His team shirt is very nice.
Yes, it is.
Very good pattern, clean. Team Dream Team as well has some nice jerseys on too. I like theirs as well.
There we go.
This is massive, absolutely massive. He has a great shot. Now this is one of the situations too, Mike. Whenever I'm playing, that I'm like, hey, like I have these 2 points guaranteed should be mine. I should be able to take these. I kind of like breaking down the rack that way, where I focus and then I realign my focus from there. Uh-oh. Nope, still got it. Tougher shot, though. Rail, distance.
Nice.
And he drains it so well.
And
Get back up.
He's got a shot on the 8.
Yes, he does. Oh, are you on the destination team with Duke? Nice. That's very cool, Landon. Duke would be hilarious that if you won the Hawaii trip, that would be he would definitely be a fun person to go to Hawaii with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I would love to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, 100%. I would be dying laughing the entire time with everything that he has to say about it. Landon, you're right. That boy Duke's so good. So good. Yeah, boy Duke, very good to say the least. Oh, about going to you said you were on destination team. I was saying how much fun it would be to go to Hawaii with Duke. He'd be hilarious to go to Hawaii with. Not only is he good and fun spirited, but he's just hilarious at different times with different things that he has to say.
Whoa.
Ooh.
So look at that.
And now it's
At the start of this rack, we were at 19 to 12 or 19 to 13?
Yeah. Yep.
Whatever it was completely the other way.
Yeah, it was in Gar's favor by like I think 5 points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something along those lines, and now it's in Duke's favor.
Complete flip.
I think I heard them say 19-24. It is right based on the dead balls, so that should be good. We'll get a double check here in a moment once this rack's over, just in case. Hey, 7 ball on the left-hand side pocket. 1's open up for success. 2 is a problem. 2's all the way down here, snookered up with the 9 ball.
This man has done a lot of streaming. He just dissected that table like snap of a finger.
I look for the problems now. It's amazing, and why I try to encourage people to watch these streams, and it has 0 to do with my part of it. It has everything to do with the fact that if you watch this, you will start doing what I'm doing already, and you'll be like, all right, I know the 2's a problem. I know it's something that's going to be an issue coming up very soon for me. What are my options? What can I do to overcome it? You may not have the tool set to overcome it just yet, but that's okay. That might be where you need to call a timeout. All right, they're going to call Mike to watch a shot here. But that's a great reason, man. I'm so thankful for these. I'm thankful now to be on YouTube as well, for them to be saved, and that way you guys can look at them as you please whenever you want to. That's important. 9 ball all day long with that here. Mike calls it just as so it is ball in hand. Rachel, what's up, my dear? It was so good getting to see you yesterday. Actually, did I see you today as well? I don't remember now. I'm drawing a blank here, but it was good seeing you here. So I learned so much about strategy and planning from watching and listening back to y'all. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you take advantage of it. My favorite story about doing the live stream is it was a long 3-day weekend I did a stream for, and I literally had like almost 40 total hours of streaming time. It was crazy. And I came back, and I really, like, dominated against my opponent on a Wednesday night. And I'll never forget, my opponent looked at me, he's like, "You're not a 4." And I was like, "Why, thank you so much here." I was like, "I do appreciate that compliment." And he's like, "No," he's like, "For real, what are you doing?" I was like, "I just got done watching 40 hours of pool and talking about it the entire time."
Oh, it helps. Watching helps.
Like, oh, if you don't know what's possible, then you don't know what to develop. And if you don't know what to develop, you're not going to improve. So
You can watch a player and learn a lot just from watching a player. It's amazing.
yes, it is. Yeah, I didn't think I saw you today, Rachel, but I've seen so many people. Today has been another beautiful day, Rachel. When I tell you the amount of times I heard this morning as the doors open of, "I haven't seen you for, how have you been, by the way?" And I swear to you, if anybody looked at me and said, "Hey, you're at a giant family reunion," yes, that is a true statement. That is exactly how it felt again today.
Well, that's when you realize how many people are actually in this league.
This league is massive.
I
I still don't think I quite grasp it yet. I think I do. I'm not sure.
think the 8 might go.
Think it may.
It's going.
Going.
Yep.
Going.
But this is where we see people all the time, teams that we haven't seen for a while.
Did you order some bone and wings? Those wings look good.
It did.
Yeah, I'm not even hungry anymore, but wow. Those things were I would dare even say perfectly done. Sorry, guys, I know I'm talking about the food here again, but in all seriousness, please come support your local pool halls. Realistically, if you know anything about this business, food is where they make a lot of their money, and get a chance to come
what
watch
keeps
some
them open.
good games. Yeah, come play. Maybe it's not a night that you're playing league, or maybe, just maybe, you're still going to come and join another league night. Maybe you're only on one league night. You want to push it up to 2. There's plenty of hot seat options to go.
How do you do the replay on
Oh,
that?
there
I'd
we
like
go.
to see what happened there.
Let's see here, top right-hand corner of the replay here. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an interesting situation.
Was.
Katie is on the house. What do you mean by Katie's on the house there, Rich? And how are you doing, by the way? I don't know what happened to make it ball in hand just a second ago, though. Oh. That's also why you make your opponent shoot every shot. Oh, they want that watch. Mike's getting called over again. With the red flag just getting waved. Oh, nope. All right, there we go. Uh-oh.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, nicely done, Gar. Well played. Good job handling that situation. Thank you for reffing.
He drills it.
And it's gone. Nicely done.
That helps.
Wow.
28-25. Gar's break.
7-12. Gar's break. Yeah. 3 rack difference. 3-point difference, in which now it is a 6-3 overall race. English was never my favorite language. You're good, Rich. Not a problem, buddy. I'm just glad you're here in stream supporting us, man. It means the world to the teams. I love people getting the comments. These guys will go back and rewatch this stream, I promise you. It happens every single time I come in.
Over
Hey,
and over and over and over.
yeah, exactly. I appreciate you streaming my match on X amount, when I played this venue and et cetera, and I love what you said. And my friends were in stream, and they were really cheering me on. Like, they mention these things, guys. They see your comments. I promise you, it's important.
It is.
Not a legal
dry
break.
break?
No, that's not a legal break. That needs to be rewrapped. Mm-mm. Four balls did not hit a rail. Very much not legal. Guys, give us just a moment. Guys, give us just a moment here. We're having a conversation about it. Just a moment here. My only ask from everybody here is Mike and Kelly's already involved in the situation. Just bear with us here. We'll let them handle the proper situation. Give them just a moment, guys. Landon, preach it, brother. Type that again in chat, Landon. Landon, you're 100% right, buddy. No, Vicky, being filmed or not is not an exception. Guys, I'm filming for your guys' pleasure and viewing and stuff like that, and for those that can't be here and everything. I cannot interfere with the film side of this here. All right, we got a good open break here. Duke firing away on that one ball here, only needing 3 total points left, 2 now. Or actually, I didn't double check the score because we got into it. I'm assuming the score was correct. Duke with a good hit on 2. No, unfortunate scratch here. Connor.
Get on here and you
There you
can
go.
sit
Nicely
here
done
and
by
talk
Gar
to me
here.
for just 2 minutes, and then you're gonna go with tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to move this behind me.
That's it. That's the rule.
What a shot indeed, right, Landon? Yeah, it was definitely obvious. But also, too, you got to keep in mind what's obvious to us in stream that, because I'm looking for stuff. Like, you'll hear me all the time be like, no rail, no rail, no rail, rail. Like, you hear me say stuff like that on the stream all the time. Again, regardless of that, it is between the shooters here. Good attempt there by Duke. Gar on the 4 ball here, bottom short rail. Looks like he's going to go for the bank. Make it a good leave out of this. No. Looks like a 4-5 combo is an option here. And he ends up getting the 5 ball in and gets shaped for the 4. Duke needs one if my score is correct here, guys. I'll have to make sure, and he got it. Let me make sure here overall score is correct, 27-31.
Well, it came down to it.
Yeah, it did. All right, I'm going to go validate the score real fast. Mike, if you're okay for just saying, let me make sure that I got that correct. And if so, it will be, it's still probably going to be a 12-8, though. Let me double check. Skill level 4, got to 27. Oh, 13-7 if so. I need to validate the score. I'll be right back, guys. One moment. Perfect. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. We got Mr. Chris Martin for Team Stroke 'em Dead. He is a skill level 5. Guys, give me just a second. I'm going to get this updated here. Let me get it reset here. And then Mr. Dennis, I was told. Dennis Reed. Hey, we got a 5-on-5 here.
Oh, minus 46. That sounds great.
All right, I'm actually really excited to see this this fight happen here. So they got to go to 38. I'm actually very excited to see this race, guys. I'm trying my best to become a skill level 5 in APA and been working really, really hard on this session around it and trying to work on my skills and stuff. So I'm excited to see how 2 skill level 5s play this rack out. It'll actually be a good little test here for me to kind of see what they have going on, what maybe they have different compared to me here. Mike, welcome back. Welcome back here. We got a 27-13 overall score.
Insane, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't realize Stroke 'em Dead was down that far. Okay.
Yeah, it was 13-7 just a second ago, and it was a 14-6 during the first one.
So is this
matchup number 3?
match 3? Okay.
Yes, sir. Which is huge because we got till, what was it? It's 8:05. 8:05 is sudden death. I keep having to think about it. So
Well, we're cruising.
Rich said someone lit up Duke for the win. Duke pulls out a win. Duke did pull out the win. Yes, he did.
You ever had the karate?
Mm-mm.
Pretty good.
What?
The brewery right down here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. So you telling me Qball has one of the breweries right over here? That is really cool. Way to support.
Yep.
That's brilliant,
It's
actually.
in the same plaza. It's right down here.
I like
I forget
that.
the name. It's right, like literally 3 doors down.
Ah. No, I'll have to give it a try. I just love the fact they're supporting a brewery right here close to them here in Atlantic Beach.
What helps that it's good.
Yeah. Hey, that doesn't hurt a thing, does it? All right, that was Mr. Chris Martin over there that you just saw for Team Stroke 'em Dead. And this is Mr. Dennis back to the table now. Let's see here. I kind of like doing what I did a second ago. I want to see how long these gentlemen have been playing in APA. This will be interesting here.
So the last one we had, what, just under 40 years?
Just under 40 years, yeah, which was
That's amazing.
crazy, yeah.
He
Hey.
just made the, I think it was the 3.
Well, Mr. Dennis has 4 consecutive years in a row here. 4 altogether.
With Insane 2.
Yep. And Mr. Bama here, yeah, I was going to say, I was like, I know his nickname. I was trying to think of. Mr. Chris Martin, a.k.a. Bama, has 12 total active years, 4 consecutive. That's amazing.
So 15 combined.
That's really cool to see. Scores are wrong. I do have them flipped, don't I? Because Duke won that one. Yep, I did mess that up, guys. Give me 1 second here. Hold on here. I made a mistake. Give me just a second. Yep, hold on here. Let me flip it back here. So it was a 13-7, so that's going to pull it back. Let's put it back to the way it was here. 13, actually, that would have made it 14-6. Give me 1 second, guys. And then it was a 13-7 win. Forgive me, I am wrong on this here, guys. So 19. What did I just say it was? I said it was a 13-7, so 21. All right, I need to double check that still here in just a moment. 21-19. We're asking what the overall score is. I'm brain farting, brother. Help me out. 21-19? Is it 21-19? Rachel says it gives me thumbs. Rachel, tell me it's good.
Yeah, you're right. Sure, you guys want to leave here? What time is that, Jeff?
8:05. All right, and I'll get the regular score updated here in just a moment, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm sorry. No.
So if the person at the table calls a timeout, the coach or anybody can deny the timeout. If the person on the
Yeah, do forgive me, guys. It is a 1-1 win. Duke did win that. Duke is for Team Circumdead. I don't know why I decided to flip that out of nowhere, but I most certainly did. So please, please forgive me on that, guys.
Are we good now?
Yeah, I got to get the regular current score for this rack updated here in just a
Let me
moment.
go double check. I'll be right back.
Thank you, sir. I'm missing 1 point for sure. Well, yeah, please forgive me. I literally knew Duke was the one that won it of all things. I decided to flip the script. I can't tell you why I did it.
All right, hot off the press.
Okay.
We are correct.
Oh.
21-19.
Oh, 21-19 for that, but I'm talking about the regular, this rack. My bad. Mike, I got the 21-19 part. I love it. Mike's like, I'm trying to help you out here. That's so funny. Very, very nice shot by Mr. Chris here, a.k.a. Bama. It's so hard for me just to call him Chris.
Okay, Bama is up 3-2.
3-2, perfect.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, seriously, thank you. I still don't understand. It's so funny. I guess I was just caught up with everything that was happening. But I literally knew Duke was for Team Circumdead, and I literally gave the points to Insane 2 after knowing Duke won it. I was like, I can't tell you why my brain did that. When if you would have asked me, like, hey, which one won, I'd been like, Circumdead won. I'd be like, Tim, why's the score that way? I'm like, because it is. Maths. I don't know why I did it.
You did not math correctly.
I did not math correctly. Nope. Yeah, I always, Bama's a big supporter of the stream. He's always so much fun whenever I get to see him at the different events. Good people. Now, I don't know if I've met, and I feel bad sometimes because I've said it before, but I don't know if I've met Mr. Dennis before. Spam at Bama. He's got a great opportunity here on the 5 ball, bottom right-hand corner pocket. And he can do a couple things to develop for this 7 next. He's just going to slow roll it in and secure the point, but
Made sure he made it.
yeah, I think he can get that 7 in that side pocket. I am a huge fan about securing points, though. If I feel like I got to do a lot to develop something and I think I'm going to miss the ball I'm on, I like trying to step back for a second, not going after it. Oh, Vicky, are you saying hi to Mike, by the way?
Excuse me? Blue Moon, yeah. No. Oh, Vicky Worth. What's
yeah.
up?
She is. That's awesome. Vic, I do apologize with it being as cold as it is in Florida with you coming up here. I don't know what our weather's deciding to do, but it's getting crazy.
It is cold.
It's
This
so
is
cold.
cold for
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah. We've been using the fireplace. We've actually been using the fireplace.
You went and took a nap in my van.
I literally went and I called up wife for a moment. And she was busy with fixing some dinner and stuff. And I was like, hey, I got heated seats on and stuff. I was like, I'll talk to you later. I was like, I got like 10, 15 minutes, and I just relaxed.
Kelly gave you the offer. You're like, yep.
Oh, I was like,
I'm
say
there.
less. Because I was laughing. I felt like I was being a troll for a second there whenever she's like, you got heated seats? I'm like, no. And then she's like,
I
the
do.
van does. I'm like, oh, say less. I'm down for them heated seats. They were comfy. Vic, if you're not playing in Jacksonville APA, you need to get on over here. There's plenty of opportunity, tons of nights.
Just as good. First Coast APA, man, they do some good stuff.
The good people.
Good people do great stuff. Absolutely.
You're what we call as being on the other side of the train tracks there, or other side of the pond. I've heard a couple people say because of all the bridges we have. Oh Lord. All right, we've had just a little back and forth, still 2-4, 6 points down, 4 points left to go. Even race, 38-38, and pretty much even team race right now. This is a great position to be in coming to match 3 to where there's not a lot of extra pressure right now. I mean, this is, normal win, just works just fine. You don't have to do anything crazy, make up a bunch of points, nothing like that. Hey, ain't that right, Vicky? Let's go. Showing the love. Showing the love. Oh, about 45 minutes away? Well, I don't blame you on that, my friend. My favorite joke about Jacksonville, though, is no matter what, it takes you 30 minutes to get anywhere. You're like, I'm 2 miles away from
It
something.
does.
You're 30 minutes away. Right, just go ahead and quote that. Because the moment you say I'm 5 minutes away, Jacksonville's going to magically something's getting worked on, some road, or there's construction, or there's a wreck, or there's something going on.
Thanks, Vicky. We appreciate it. Good seeing you on here.
Yeah, thank you, Vicky. Be blessed. I feel like 9's blocking really well. That's tough. Mike, what do you do here? One rail kick off the bottom short rail and try to hit into it, or?
See another view.
Let's see if I can get the side view back here. Let me go to this one just in case I know it's going to really make a difference for you, but he's looking at it extremely hard. That is tough. Hey, congrats, Vic. Hope you enjoy.
It's just a tough situation right here, no matter what. He almost nailed it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and honestly, I think if he would have clipped it there just due to the pocket point, I think he still would have. He still would have been fine. Like, I think he still would have went in. I do like. I've still got to give props to this team here for Team Circumdead. The fact that Keith has been on top of really. This is Mr. Keith, right? Yeah.
Keith Richter?
Yeah, Keith Richter. Yep. He's been on top of really like overabundantly taking timeouts.
Keith, have you ever seen Keith play? He is a very good player.
Ooh, I don't. I feel like I'm going to make somebody mad here because they're like, you specifically commentated for such match against him, but I don't
know
remember.
whether you definitely haven't. I don't believe you have with us.
Yeah.
But he is a very, very good player.
Good. How you doing? Good to see you, Stephanie. Yes, ma'am. You too. Phenomenal. Been a great day. All right, Mr. Bama, Chris Martin there getting that point on the 7. Yeah, I like the fact of his use of timeout, so very much like the fact of that. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'll move up. Nope, you good? Yeah, great timeout. Oh, did you mean for this to come over? Or
Yes.
You just moving out of the way.
That's yours. I'm going to order
Oh,
another one.
thank you, sir.
Asked for
I
two,
appreciate you.
but
But
we
only
got
one magically showed up.
Only one did.
Only one.
so
That's crazy talk. How did that work out? 1 does not equal 2.
It doesn't.
No. 1 plus 1 does, though.
It does.
Hold on, actually, nope. I know a time when 1 equals 2. Sudden death at 8:05 p.m. tonight. 1 does equal 2. You like that? You see how I turned that around? That was good.
That was good.
Dara saying hi to you. Ooh.
Hey, Dara, how's it going? Good to see you on here.
I do like that.
It is good, huh?
Yes, it is. That just needs some orange peel in it.
An orange peel?
Yeah, like a blue moon almost.
Maybe.
6-4.
6 foot.
All right, Mr. Bama taking a early 2-point lead, which, as we know here, especially with fives and in this situation, that equates to nothing. I mean, that first rack was them kind of testing each other out and seeing how everything's going. Oh, 1 second, guys. So sorry, guys. All right, I'm still here, I promise. Let's see. I am missing a ball already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, who made a ball on the break here? Forgive me.
You weren't paying attention?
No, I wasn't. We got to talking for a second.
It's amazing how quick he can lose track of score in 9-ball.
Oh my gosh!
Like literally, like 2-second conversation, you come back.
Dude,
What's the score?
I looked back at you for something earlier today, and there was 4 points down out of nowhere.
Yep.
Mark, they are out of it, brother. Dennis made the 1 ball. Thank you, sir. Well, no, I had him for the 1 ball. Did he make 1 on the break?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Dar. As Kelly used to think, I'm talking to Chad instead of chat.
Talking to the Chad,
To the Chad,
not the chat.
not the chat.
It took me a while to understand what you were saying, too. Literally, probably a couple months.
I don't blame you. I mean, I say it so fast. I get why. And when you read closed captioning, whenever I was doing it, it says Chad.
Well, you
is
kept going,
hilarious.
so chat, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
who is this Chad guy?
Who are you? And what are you doing? What's up, brother? You gone, Noah? Be blessed, man. Go have a safe evening. Hey, stay warm out there.
Look it up.
Appreciate you, sir, as always. Ooh, we might get the
Look at
5
it. He got it.
instead.
No, he got it.
There we go.
And he's got shape.
Mike's like, I'm just going to
Decent.
look at the table here right away and tell you what he got.
I know. I was looking here. Where am I supposed to look? Here?
No, you're supposed to look at this one.
I'd look there. I just knew it was going.
You just knew it was going. Okay. There you go. So I was like, you caught it when it was drifting past the side pocket.
I think he's making fun of me.
No. Ooh. And he's got a situation now.
So what do you do, Tim?
I rolled that 6 on that 4.
You just rolled
And-
on the 4?
Yeah, so that way if I get ball in hand, they're not going to have a shot to be able to do the 4-9 combo. Mike, they're calling for a ref.
Hey, Marianne, can you watch a hit?
Oh, Logan Lane's got it. JK. Logan Lane's got it. Logan Lane's got it. Logan Lane's got it. Wee-oo. Yeah, I think I'm going to for sure get ball in hand. I'm going to roll the 6 onto the 4. But it's got to be to where the 4-9 combo does not happen.
Logan has that firefighter mustache now.
He- That's one way to put it for sure. Oh, I tell you, the matchup between him, guys, go back and watch
Danny
yesterday's
Dean?
stream.
Or you mean last night with Ian?
Last night with Ian.
Yes. Yep.
Ian, so I talked to Ian afterwards, had a little conversation with him about it, because I told him how proud I was of how well he did. Logan's not an easy person to go against. He really, he is the definition of what we call a Super 7, or the ones that are skill level 7 and 8 ball, 9 and 9 ball. And Ian's game forced Logan into, I'm talking about, this is one of the most serious modes I've ever seen Logan in. And just very determined. Logan knew, when he had to play super defensive against him and had to play very smart. I don't want to say overly cautious. It isn't a scared situation. It's just
Smart.
I know who my opponent is, and I really got to be very
He
cognizant
showed Ian
of that.
respect.
He did.
He showed him a lot of respect.
And what was great is, even though Ian was a little bit disappointed in a couple of shots he should have made, and he should have, he was right about his assessment on it. He did very well, really, thinking about how he played overall. At the same time, Ian said, but my game forced Logan to slow down.
Yeah.
And I said, you noticed it too, didn't you? He said, yeah. I was like, you're right. What an out by Bama. Nicely done.
Yes, sir.
All right. Should be 12-8 in favor of Mr. Chris Bama Martin here. Put some respect on the Bama part there. 12-8. Perfect. All right. We do have confirmation 12-8. Score stands here. Overall 30-26 left in this matchup. And both teams fighting for the chance to get that second win under their belt, which may not mean
this
much
is
to some people, but
Not only, I was saying, the last match was a good matchup, but this team, if you look at the rosters of both of these teams,
they're solid rosters.
I would not be surprised, just like the match we saw before, if it comes down to a ball or two.
Yes. Yep, I definitely agree. All right, one ball on the break here. He's got eyes on the one. There's the 5, bottom left. 4 is snookered up with the 7 on the right-hand side. That is a real situation. He might be able to go and secure these 3 points, though.
Nope.
I don't know if he was trying for the combo, but I will say, again, if you got to miss, though, I don't know if there's any room. I don't think it even matters. There's not enough room between that 3-9 window regardless. It's not the right angle. Watch me say that. He's shooting right through it, isn't he? There was enough room.
It's hard to tell.
It's so difficult sometimes. Oh, man.
We need an
Great hit.
elevated booth.
I was talking about that the other day at 9 Ball Heaven. I was like, he's got the space to actually have an elevated booth for it.
He talked
It could
about
happen, yeah.
Well, he's done so much with that place, man.
Oh my gosh, a lot of work and effort, and
Yep.
the same thing here. It's just been a year.
This place is beautiful.
I even break it down to the fact I'm like, look at where all the TVs are stationed at. Look at where the room is. Like how many tables are here, the distance between the tables. Like how clean the arena area is always kept, and everything's nice and neat. I love it.
This place is kept immaculate.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I love it, too, because every time I talk to any of the employees as well, they're like, hey, I got to make sure, I won't be leaving for a while. I got to make sure this place is good and clean and ready for you guys tomorrow. And everybody really cares.
Yep.
So it's awesome to see. Such a great staff. Take care of your staff. They'll make sure your customer's happy. Always, always, always. All right. I'll see you in just a moment. We'll see in just a moment. Oh, that's funny. Nice smooth shot here. Doesn't get stuck behind the 7. I may have spoken too soon. He does. Oh, man. I thought I was just gonna bounce it back off just a tiny bit, but he was trying to put a little spin on that here. Good attempt there by Mr. Dennis. Nicely done. I know it didn't work out, but honestly, that was the right call, and I thought he hit that one very smoothly here. Five, 4 here, bottom left of the screen there. Ooh, sorry, guys. Guys, we are an hour away from sudden death. Ooh. Good attempt here. 5-point difference is all we're looking at between Dennis and Martin here. Only 2-point overall team difference for anybody just joining us. This is the finals here. One of these two teams will be walking away with $800. There will be 9 total teams tonight. 9 total teams, $800 piece, $7,200 being given out tonight. Really, really awesome to know that that's happening here for just something such as triangles. Get qualified for triangles by playing in your regular session here. And maybe even competing in a playoff match as well if you have to. Ooh, prior to that, trying to sure he's going to be able to hit into it. Looked like it was maybe a little too straight of a shot. And the back cut looks there, but looks like 7-ball is going to interfere with this situation. He's going to come into that 3 and hit off the back cut, and it's going to end up hitting into that 7 and may end up blocking him. I mean, that 9's playing real big right there. He was able to clear the 7, but still didn't get a 3 in the process. He had to get a little more of it. Mike, welcome back.
What's that?
I said, welcome back, sir. How you doing?
Doing good. So he was back cutting that. What was that? The 3?
3-ball, yes, sir. Oh, great question. Dars asked, I think players taking a little long time to shoot on average per shot. I would say this matchup is going probably a tiny bit slower, but that also may be skewed because Duke and Gar's match, I mean, both those gentlemen were to the table shooting, to the table shooting, to the table shooting. I mean, they were
fast.
Yeah, they were super fast. And honestly, I mean, this one I probably expect maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 more minutes total at worst here if it kind of goes to a Hill style matchup where it's close. If so, that'll still leave us well before our sudden death. And honestly, I mean, it may mean match 5 goes to sudden death. It really depends on who gets put up next and really the distance, the amount of time that takes for the teams to get everybody put up. So,
Did you answer that question?
yes.
Okay.
Yep, I let Mark know. Fortunately, Justin and them are out of it.
Well, they'll be back for triangle best of the rest.
They most certainly will.
So they're not out. They're
Which
just-
I still love how that works because I'm used to the older days where triangle was a 2 to 3 day, guaranteed, like you were here all weekend long. It was a very long event and took a lot to get through. And I like this where, hey, even if I get out, so I still have, one other weekend day that I get to spend on it. I don't get any money, but
get qualified.
yeah, I get qualified. So
We just
really-
thought it was a way to, you lost, go back,
yeah,
get rejuvenated, come back with a fresh mind.
bingo.
There you go.
Hey, one dead, but Dennis securing 3 of the points there. So should be 14-15. Here we are tied up once again. Who would have thunk
Amazing.
it there?
Amazing. This is a good match. This team, these two teams are a real good match. Most of the matches have been. We've only had a few this weekend that have been, over in 4.
Yeah, there was, I don't remember which team it was last night, but there was one singular team that finished up super short in 8-ball, and it threw me off. I was so skewed about it that, like, every, I don't know, about 5 minutes, I was like, well, has there been no team? And Kelly was like, no, they just finished up crazy fast out of anybody else. It's going to be a moment. And I was like, okay.
That was bad to the bone last night.
That's right. That's who it
won,
was, yes.
They won their first 3 matches like 3-0, 2-0, 3-0. It was over.
Wow.
And that's just the way it went.
They murked that one.
Yep.
These skill level 5s are strong. Dara, they definitely are, man. I think this is probably a matchup that I actually may go back and rewatch, to be honest with you. I'm really trying to pick up and kind of understand, again, what it is they have that I don't and see what it is that I can really drive home. I know everybody's game's individual. There's certain things I may need to work on that they don't and vice versa. However, I'm still kind of interested to see the real difference between me versus them. And again, my goal is before this session's out, I'm going to be a 5. I'm tired of telling people that I'm a 4 or 5. I'm ready to say I'm a 5. They'll be like, in what? I'm like, both. Done. Conversation over. 5. Good attempt on that 2-ball. That is not a shot that I would have went after, I'll be honest with you. That is a extremely tough cut. 3 sitting here towards the bottom part of the table, actually almost bottom center here, right next to the 9-ball. And that is the 4 sitting bottom right of the 9-ball. Got the 5 and 6 sitting together towards the bottom right-hand corner. Not really much of an issue there. He's going to get his 2, but he's got to make something with his 3. That 3 should drain in the bottom left-hand corner, though. He's still got a shot on it. Vic says being a 4 is the best. Vic, I've worn out my stay as a skill level 4.
You're tired of being a 4?
I'm tired of being a 4. It is time to move on. And then what's it? Even one step further, Mike. I want to not only move on to it, but then I want to get to Vegas again, and that way it's locked in here. 7-ball top right hand corner, gets it.
I understand what you're saying. You want to get locked in, but
Yes. I want to close that door on that one. Be like, boom.
You have the ability to make it happen on your own. You don't need to be locked in.
No, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. No, scratching that right-hand side pocket. It was just tracking right over to Mr. Batista. Now, the fact I still see him, I know he was playing Lauren earlier during the round 1 matchup against BB and the Wine Squirrels there. I wonder if he ended up beating
Are the
Lauren.
Wine Squirrels still in it?
I don't think they are since I just saw Mr. Batista. I haven't seen
Oh,
Lauren
I
in a
see.
moment. Yeah. Yeah, it was close there. Their last match I happened to see, and going into it, it was 40-40 on the team score, so dead even.
Right.
And it was Lauren versus Mr. Batista there that just walked by.
That's a tough race for her.
It is. She's solid.
65-46 race.
Yeah, 65-46. Yep. Yeah, that's
tough.
not easy. Dara saying I'm 3 out of 8 for the session so far as a 5. Hey, you're almost half, man. That's not bad. How long have you been a 5 for already, Dara? Rich asking me a great question. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm gonna go in on myself for a moment here. He says, "What do you think is preventing you from being a 5?" There's a couple things really prevent me here. I'm working on my bridge. Keep in mind, I shoot as a lefty, even though I'm right hand dominant and right eye dominant for everything I do in life. That has prevented me and held me back for sure, and something that I've had to work through a little bit with how I line up on shots from time to time. What I've done this session that has made a real difference in my gameplay, and like I'm up really high for the session so far in terms of wins right now. But what has really helped me out is I have slowed my game down just by a couple of seconds. I aim at everything now. I have a really solid pre-shot routine. I am working on a couple of new bridges as well, trying to make sure I have a good solid bridge to have a good solid stroke. And then the other thing I'm doing differently is whenever I get done taking a shot, I always analyze with how much I may have missed that shot by, but kind of determining where the cue ball still would have been left regardless, and making sure that I'm making good sound calls with what I'm trying to accomplish. I may still miss the main shot, but even though I'm missing by a little bit here, I'm still actually accomplishing the rest of the shot. So had I made it, I still would have accomplished everything else I was trying to get after from my leave, and that has helped out. 23-16? 23-16, yep. Score is accurate, but that's a couple of things. My defensive game has immensely increased, which has been great. I have been very active on that, and that has made a solid difference for me too. And the 7 and the 3 for Mr. Bama, top right-hand corner pocket. But yeah, Rich, I appreciate you on that, by the way. Moved up mid-November, yes. So you're still what I would consider anything less than a 2 to 3 sessions. I would say for sure Dara is still a newer skill level for you. So Tim asked me how/why did you start shooting lefty? I have always shot lefty, and honestly, it was almost 3 years in the APA until I knew I was shooting lefty. Joe Alessandrini, who got me into APA originally, and while I was on Team Anyone's Guest with Dennis Turner and them, when he would give me a timeout one night, and he said, he's like, why are you holding your cue that way? And like I'm literally looking at my right hand, my bridge hand, and like I'm trying to do different bridges. I'm like, which way am I like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what do you mean for that here? Shot watch. Table over there. Not this one. Not arena. So what got me into pool originally, Tim? Let's do a quick little backstory. I used to go to the Family Life Center, First Baptist Church of Tifton, Georgia. So anytime I'd go up for the summer, which was every summer to go visit my grandparents, my grandfather would take me there, and I would play pool. It's just something I always did every time I was in church.
Is this the lefty question? I'm sorry,
This-
I'm just
yeah,
checking back in.
no, yeah, this is a lefty question. So I'm kind of backtracking a little bit.
That's amazing. That's the only thing you do lefty.
It's the only, literally, like I've had so many people that are like, no, you must do other things lefty. And I was like, I promise you, I'm telling you, I swear to you, there's nothing else I do lefty. I've never wanted to do anything that's lefty. I've never, but between drums, between baseball, between tennis, when I used to play tennis as a kid as well, between pool being the only thing that I do it. And it honestly, it feels awkward to switch hands.
Huh.
And it isn't even the awkwardness of making a bridge hand. It's just the awkwardness of the weight of the back end of my cue being in my right hand.
It's just where it's meant to be.
Yeah, magically my body's like, something's wrong here. So
If I try to shoot lefty, it looks bad.
that's funny. Those lefties are strong. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah, it's something I've always done. And then, like I said, during one of my timeouts, almost 2.5, 3 years into being in APA, Joe was like, "Why are you holding the cue that way?" And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he was like, "Look around the room." And I was like, "All right, I'm looking at everybody." I was like, "They're doing okay bridges." I was like, "Are you trying to teach me a new bridge? Like, what are you like? What's the answer, Joe, that you're looking for?" I literally got frustrated with him during the timeout for a second, and he's like, "You're shooting it as a lefty," and I was like, "No." I was like, "My right hand is my bridge hand. I'm a righty." Like, what do you mean? Like, of course your bridge hand would be your dominant hands. Like, my brain instantly, I said that. I said those words to him. I won't ever forget them. And he starts chuckling. He's like, "No." He's like, you're opposite of everybody else in here almost. And so it's something that I've always been conscious of. I actually practice lefty from time to time, and I do so now because I actually had an opponent of mine tell me they repeated a couple defensive shots against me, knowing I was lefty and knowing I would have a higher difficult time to be able to accomplish that defensive shot. And I got so mad, and then I said, that was good strategy. So as much as I'm getting mad, that was actually a solid strategy. I don't blame you, and I need to figure out a way around this. So Rich said, good self-evaluation, shooting straight and consistent is the most important aspects. I also, a lefty, hey, there we go, and a 6. Yes, the soda bottle practice is a very, very good technique, Rich. That is a phenomenal way. Dara says, I'm a skill level 5 lefty. There we go. And Dwayne says, Tim, you're not the only one. I know a few people that are right-handed but shoot pull lefty. Isn't that so crazy? I mean, it still blows my mind that that's even a thing.
Yeah.
Dead 8 ball, yes. Yep, I have 2 total 8 balls overall for the matchup right now. 9 and 6 is 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I might be off on a point. I may have given an extra point for a second there. I'm pretty sure I did here. 8, 6, 14, 2, 16. No, I had it right. I had it right. I don't know how to math. Anywho, 0.5, dot, 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 0.5. What? Hold on, is that what you? Oh, I'm a skill level 0.5. I see what you did. You're not even skill level 1 as a lefty. I see what you did there, Dar. I see what you did there, sir. I missaw. I didn't see the dot. I saw skill level 5. I should have realized. That's funny. I shoot right dominant, but can go left when needed for those awkward shots. Yeah. I'll tell you the other thing, too, I find amazing. It always cracks me up how many people despise having to use a bridge. And it's so funny to me because I used to be a part of that, and I realized how much of a weak part of my game that was.
For me, it's I same way.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can use a bridge
Yes.
very well.
Yep.
And when I don't, it's just being lazy.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and the 9-footers punish me on that right now. I've been doing a couple of my stretching shots instead of just coming out and using the bridge, and it has punished me to the point where I'm trying not to make that mistake anymore.
And the disappointing part is when you walk away from the table and you should have used the bridge,
Mm-hmm.
and you say to your teammates or whoever's there with you, "Yep, I was just lazy. I didn't feel like getting the bridge."
Yeah, it hurts my soul whenever it happens. Hurts my soul. This is a tough shot, guys. Don't let this shot fool you. He is super close to that 9 ball. Good speed. He's going to be off of it just a smidge. Good try. I actually like the back cut here. I like the back cut all day long on this. My only issue with these back cuts, I still can't visually determine how far that cue ball is going to go, because it's not going to lose as much energy hitting off that 9. So I feel like it's going to fly around the table sometimes.
We're right in that pocket.
Yeah. I get a little nervous about it. Should be 18-30 overall here. Waiting for score confirmation. Hey, good use of timeouts, by the way. I said good use of your timeouts, by the way. I love the fact you got. Dennis at 18? Yep. So Chris is at 30?
You tell me what the score is.
30 to 18. Did I just hear the Lady in Orange say that? Oh.
I think we're good on this.
Yeah, I'm fairly perfect. There we go.
Yes, she just gave me a thumbs up. We're good.
There we go. I like it.
Tim,
yeah.
we're right.
Hey, let's
Congrats,
go.
dude.
Woo! While we're sitting here chit-chatting. But, no, I appreciate the respect about, asking me about my own self-assessments. One of my favorite people, oh, my gosh, Mama, Raymond Linares. He is one of the best players I've ever heard to be able to give a true, proper, and somehow or another absolutely unbiased self-assessment of how he plays.
Who?
Raymond Linares. He's one of the really high-end players in Jacksonville, in Florida, I mean. And I love it. He is somehow or another, like if you're talking to him and he never mentions that it's about him, you're like, oh, like who was it that you were watching shoot? Like, that's really interesting, like train of thought stuff. He'd be like, no, that was me. And you're like, there ain't no way anybody's that honest about themselves. And he is extremely honest, and it's awesome to see. But also, it's funny you mentioned about the soda bottle technique, Rich. I got to meet Kimmer the other day when I was up in Macon. And my buddy Raleigh, who used to be in Jacksonville, was somehow, he's like, yeah, he's the one that does the soda bottle or the 2-liter bottle trick for being able to stroke straight and have that on the table. And I was like, that's a smart trick. It's a good technique. So good way to practice. But if y'all know what I'm talking about, literally you can use a 2-liter bottle. You can give it some anchor points. Wine bottle, yep. Give it some anchor points if you need to so it doesn't move around. But put it on the table, and you should be able to just cleanly, smoothly stroke in and out of the tip of the bottle. Back and forth, keep practicing it. I like the drill as well for shooting straight, just shooting in between the 2 long rails. And just stroke, leave your stroke there, and wait for the cue ball to go from one rail and come back, and should be able to hit you just perfectly as can be. It's a fun technique to be able to practice.
Agreed.
So. Speaking of other drills too, by the way, if y'all also want to really break it down, there are more videos on the APA National page that keeps coming out. And I see the one and only Mr. Jeremy Jones giving some good instructional videos, and those are huge. I know I've seen Florian do it before. And if you get to Vegas, don't miss out if you get to see Dr. Q do any of his little tips and tricks and teachings and stuff. They will really open your eyes to a lot of the world of things that you thought you knew, but realistically you had no idea. Like my favorite thing Mike recently was talking about the, ooh, sorry.
Do you have room for that over here?
Yes, I sure do. Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second. But we were talking about the ghost ball, and I was showing him. I was like, this is where my ghost ball would be, and sitting there showing where the cue ball is going to fly off, and it's amazing where you think the center is when it really isn't. And that was one of my favorite talks that we had. Ooh.
Well, that's the way you're taught.
Yeah,
people are taught exactly what I was showing you. And
yep.
If you really break it down, that the center line of that ghost ball is back about a half inch.
Yep, it most certainly
and we
is.
would have to show you what we're talking about. But
yeah, we'll definitely have to demonstrate one day, but it's amazing. Again, you don't know what you don't know. And that is, again, one of my biggest hopes, dreams, desires of any of these videos you guys are watching, and being able to check out these wonderful streams that you guys are part of and being a part of. Tell your friends to go back. If there's something really interesting that happens in the match, you're like, hey, like, you really need to go back to the stream here and watch the matchup between Dennis and Chris. Go take a look at it. There was amazing, cross spin that he did. He hit it with perfect speed. This is how you perform that shot. Go back and learn it, man. Practice it. You can do so. It's not hard to recreate some of these shots that you're seeing.
Chris is starting to cruise here, isn't he?
He is starting to cruise here. Yep, absolutely is. This is a 19 to 6 race.
Chris is going to Vegas for singles.
He is going to Vegas for singles. I enjoyed getting to see him at regionals this last time. Speaking of, I don't remember. I don't think I have regionals on my calendar, by the way.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, I need to get regionals on my calendar, so because I don't think it's in my list. We were talking. I'm pretty sure that's the one I was missing earlier. Dar, did you bring that up earlier? Asked me if I was streaming regionals or not, which I told you I was like, of course I am, and then I didn't see it in my list. Stoked about MVP next week. Oh my gosh, I am very excited about MVP. I cannot
It's
wait.
every weekend, isn't it? There's so many events.
Oh, there's. I added up yesterday. I actually gave people the total number of weekends I'm with you guys. Let's see, right now. So with MVP coming up, we got MVP, 8-ball best of rest, 9-ball best of rest, 9-ball doubles open. Please don't miss out on this opportunity for these guys. These
When
two
is
right
9-ball doubles open?
February 17th. I mean, we're
February 17th.
not even
so
a
we
month
need to
away.
we need to start, make sure get people signed up.
Yes, yeah.
That is coming up quick.
I don't want to misspeak. I'm
And
assuming.
people love doubles.
Oh, they absolutely do. Absolutely. By staring at me right now. People love. He's just staring at me right now. Yes, I do. You darn Skippy. You darn Skippy. There.
Are you
Oh,
gonna
there's some
play-
of the wine squirrels. See y'all later. See y'all tomorrow.
If you play, I mean, Kelly and I can commentate for you.
Yeah.
Break
I'm,
down your game, tell you to shoot right-handed.
I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate that. No, I'm thinking of talking to April and actually signing up for the doubles because if her and I can get to the regular 9-ball doubles, we'll be a shoe-in for the Jack and Jill as well. And I honestly think be a great option for my 9-ball doubles Monday night team.
You and April.
Also, me and April, yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're combined 9. Even if I get my goal of moving up to a 10, which is my goal, we'll be, or 10, I'm sorry, combined a 5 and 5, we'll be a 10 together.
I'm
And,
glad that Tuesday night league. I'm glad that I'm playing in there and got to know April. She's a really nice girl.
Yeah, she is. She's good people. Her and Ben both, man. I
Yep.
enjoy them. They have just such a love for the game and overall. And you start to see how many people that they are that they know and how many people know them and stuff. And you're like,
Yep.
man, like you're one of those staples in the league. Like,
Yeah.
oh, they're cheering on the football game for a second there. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what? I was like, that the ball leaked out. It wasn't that good of a defense
Buffalo's
for a
up.
second.
Buffalo's
That
up
was
10-3
funny.
against Kansas City. You watch football, Tim?
When I'm here behind the commentary booth.
You a Jags fan?
No, sir.
Were you a fan of?
If it had to be a national team, it'd be the Falcons.
You're a Falcons fan.
Yeah, just because I'm a
You're
Georgia
from
boy.
Georgia, okay.
Yeah, and I actually marched in the Georgia Dome, so it's a
Belichick has interviewed with the Falcons twice now.
that's wild to even think of.
Well, that's what the media says.
Yeah. Total number is not enough. Dar, what do you mean? You mean in terms of the score? I still have 1, 2, 3, 5 points on the table. I have 3 dead. That makes 8 plus 2 makes 10. I may be off, though, on something else if I'm missing a lot, but I'm normally not missing 5 at least. But we'll find out for sure just in case here in a moment. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I'm sorry here. Let me see. What did I say? Oh, no, how much time I spent with Mike Kelly equals not enough? No, you're not wrong on that, man. It's funny. I've had people before, they're like asking, like, are we going to be able to steal you away and stuff? And I'm like, I love my hometown. Like, I'm not saying eventually I won't become something more than just voice of Jacksonville Pool, but this is my place. So I love
We
being
like
here.
you here, Tim.
Yeah, I'm loved and taken care of here, to say the least. I'll never forget how many arms were wrapped around me during my incident, what happened to me in my life, and there was no need that anybody had to, and everybody
You came
showed
back
love
and
and
sat,
support.
like, literally right here.
Right here, yep, right here with a giant bandage on my face, and Jeremy Jones sitting next to me, be like, I like these headphones, and I'm like, I'm so glad you love these headphones because I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that because I love these headphones too. Dennis with a great shot using the bridge, by the way, there. But yeah, don't miss out though. Like I said, we got the best of the rest coming up. Well, I'm sorry, we got MVP, then best of the rest, then the 2 doubles tournaments, so between 9-ball and 8-ball. So that leads us from February into March. We got the captain, co-captain at the end of March, close to the end of March here. The April 6th, which is ladies and masters. Oh,
So that'll be ladies and masters, and so that'll actually be 3 tournaments because it'll be ladies, Jedi Masters, and Padawan
Oh,
Masters.
yes, it
So
will.
it'll
It'll be both masters. Yep.
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 So we got to figure something out for that. We're gonna have
Yep.
to keep camera on 3 different tables.
Yeah, we probably are because they're probably going to have running in with each other just because of the way the day's going to run. Because it's still all one day for that event, right?
All one
Yeah.
day together. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, we're going to have to do something a little
The
different.
ladies typically go a little bit longer.
I may, you know what? Hold on here, let me. Yep, and 2 dead balls. 3 dead balls total. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm missing something else. She did say 34-22 though.
I can't hear outside this headset.
Right? I laugh at that. Lassa, what's up? She says Mike is on the mic. Woot!
Hey,
I-
Lassa.
I haven't talked to Lassa here in a moment here. I'm trying to think. Last stream she jumped in on, saying hi to all y'all. Love that.
That is Laurel Adams. She just went down. Her and Greg went down and saw Tool
Oh, really?
down at the Hard Rock Casino down in
Yeah.
Hollywood, Florida.
That's awesome.
And apparently, they have an amazing sound system for their stage setup.
Oh, I bet they do. I bet they do. The I forget the exact model of the board, but I love the soundboard we have at our church. It's amazing. Via the app on my phone, I get control what's all in my ears.
Okay.
Like, I don't even have to look at them for anything. I don't have to be like, I need more of anybody. I'm like, I just rotate my phone. I have my whole soundboard. I'm like, I want more of the electric, less of this singer, more of this. It's so much fun. Such a good board. Taking bids for me to join a Padawan team next session. You will be a extremely, extremely dangerous Padawan player. And Daria, I will tell you right now, man, that will absolutely improve your game when you don't have to worry about any of the extra stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love my regular league night. I'm not switching it. I'm on it. I love my 9-ball doubles. But when you have masters and it is a matter of like what they got to go to, what I got to go to, any of that stuff, you're just there to play your game. Let's go. Let's get it rolling. It is so much fun. And really, I mean, it'll test your limits. It'll definitely test your limits, man. You will grow from that without a singular doubt. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, we've had masters for, I don't want to say forever, but at least for as long as I can ever remember.
Well, no, since we've been here. Well, it may have been run in Jacksonville before, but we it came. I think it went away for a little bit.
Yep,
And
yep.
we brought it back a couple years ago. I think this is our 3rd year with Masters.
3rd year, there we go. But Masters, for those who don't know, Masters is usually for all the higher skill level players. Anybody that is, I don't want to misspeak, 6 and above, technically? Or you got at least
5 and
and
above.
Yes,
5
you
and
at least have to be a 5. But the purpose behind it is that your skill level, there's no, it's the same race. It's the same exact race every single time.
It's not handicapped.
It's not handicapped for it, right? You can also do some really cool stuff. You can actually jump, right?
Laurel was actually in our
Oh.
old area. She was our Padawan Masters Division rep.
Oh, let's go, Laurel. Nice. By the way, how have you been, by the way? So glad to have you.
Anyways, I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you.
no,
She-
no, I love that.
She put that out there.
I love that. She did. So the purpose of the Padawan League is to still give you all the same Masters rules, right? So it's not handicapped in the sense that you're racing to a different number each time, nothing like that. But it's specifically for the skill level 5s and 6s. And that's, I mean, it's brilliant. It gives you a kind of a
Gives you a stepping stone.
bingo. That's what that's a better way to say it. I was about to say confined space, and that sounds so weird and restricting.
it's
It's a good stepping stone to get into it.
Well, years ago, I started out in Masters. When I first started out playing Masters, I was a 4.
Okay.
And
wow.
in the old area, and this is over in Gainesville, and I didn't even have a chance. I had no chance, but
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. I went out there and I played these guys.
You're like, throw all the Logan Lanes at me.
No,
You can
man.
get.
I
Let's
mean,
go.
there are great players everywhere, and I
Yes.
can run down the names, but these players are great, and I got run over and over and over and over, and I'm like, I am not giving up. This is how I'm going to get better, and that is how I got better. I played them and
Bingo.
worked my way up, but it would have definitely been easier
You're
if I had
actually
that stepping
right.
stone. If I had that stepping stone, and this is the way that I see that, is
Yes.
that way you're playing against people that are more closer to your ranking, but you're not playing, somebody that's brand new.
Yeah.
You're playing somebody that's closer to the same level that you are, but not going to make you not even have a chance.
Exactly. Exactly.
Um,
Yeah, I love it. I love it. But the nice thing, guys, is that Padawan Masters still gets to compete just like Masters in the sense that there is a tournament. The only difference is, though, is that when you get the trip for Vegas here, you're going to Vegas to go enjoy.
it's a Vegas experience.
Yeah, it's a Vegas experience. It is not you're going to Vegas to compete at the Masters level. That is the only difference here. I don't think there's any other rules, or I'm trying to double check, think myself, but there's no other rules difference at all. Got to be 5s and 6s, and just a Vegas experience. You still, have your tournament, just like we just talked about the dates coming up. You still have your tournament to compete in the main tournament, to then earn your rights. So you got a qualifier tournament, just like everything else we do here, right? Everything else, qualifier tournament, 8-ball, World Qualifier, 9-ball, World Qualifier. You hear me say those terms over and over. That is the big once-a-year tournament that you are trying to win to get your right to go into Vegas. So, but I'll tell you what, though, for anybody that's doing Padawan, whoever wins this year, you know what you need to go take advantage of? Man, those mini manias. You want to talk about having a chance to really up your game, have some great gameplay against people, and by the way, it's full payout for those. What I mean is, if it's an 8-man mini mania, and it's $20 entry, that's $160. All 160 gets paid out to the prizes. So no matter what, APA still hosts them. And I'm talking about they run for hours on end.
So smooth.
Katrina's having a good time.
Just like the ocean.
She's got to get us kicked off here on Facebook out of nowhere. Katrina, what are you doing? Oh, I love it. I love it. I should know that. I thought Padawan League would join the Masters Championship in Vegas and be sacrificial lambs for the most part. No, you are not sacrificial lambs at all for that here. You go to enjoy Vegas. You're not there to have a official competition at all. Sorry, guys. Katrina's over here having fun.
Would you guys like anything?
No, we're good. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Go be blessed, Katrina. Go have fun.
Oh, I'm about to.
Miss Birthday Girl, so it's her birthday tomorrow officially. Unfortunately, she's going to be out of town. I felt bad because I thought about this past week to bring like a cupcake or something in for we're going to celebrate as a team. And I was like, no, it's not till next week. And she's like, yeah, but remember next week's the week I'm not going to be here. I'm like, I should have brought the cupcake still. Oh. I'm like, all right, well. But yeah,
She was on our team. She is a lot of fun.
Yep.
She, Mike Smith.
Yes. Love Mike Smith.
We used to joke, and we told her too. We used to jokingly call her Hurricane Katrina.
Hurricane Katrina. Yep. 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 Absolutely. Yeah. No. She's a lot of fun. She does actually really well for the Scotch double side.
Does she?
Yeah. Her and I played the last time. We ended up losing. The loss was my fault though. Both myself and Jess on the other team had 2 horrific shots on the 9-ball that were just an embarrassment for us both. So we're not going to go back and talk about it any further. But
That's it. We're done.
Yeah. It was very
Let's
like
talk about this, Tim.
like you would have looked at me and you would have been like, hey, like yeah, I don't know if you can play for me on Tuesdays anymore. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But yeah, Katrina and I did really well. Very, very good play. So it was fun. But again, darn, especially you, but also for anybody else asking out there, I really want to encourage you to take the opportunity, take a look at it. Maybe Padawan's not for you, but I really think that if you're like, hey, I feel like I'm a good 5. And
I
hey,
guess what I
really wanna
meant
be a
by the
6,
time
let's go.
when I said where I started,
Yeah.
if there was a Padawan Masters division
Yep.
back when I was there, 100%.
Yeah.
That's where I would have started.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. It's always higher skill levels fault with playing doubles when they lose. You're not wrong, but I know they're taking a timeout, but the 9-ball was sitting in this pocket. Somehow Jess goes and shaves it so razor thin that it scoots over all of a millimeter, and then I miss it, and the cue ball rolls off of the 9-ball in the process and completely misses it. I get ball in hand back to Jess and her partner. It was hilarious.
Actually, as she says this, I realized something else.
What's that?
She is the one that came up with the name
Oh,
Padawan Masters.
did she?
Yes, she did.
That's awesome. What a bank shot right there, guys. Take a look at that back in the top right-hand corner of your screen here. A quick little replay. for Mr. Chris. But I mean, he fired that so well. Don't worry, you're not missing the next shot. He's still lining up on it, but watch this. He goes, bam. Earns that name, Bama, right there. And now we're back to the action here. 9-ball, top right-hand corner pocket. Good speed. It's tracking, but no, it's going to hang. Oh, did he? I don't think it's hung up, though. Like,
I don't think it
Yeah.
is either. I thought so for a second.
yeah, I was like, if he just pocket point hooked that, I'm going to laugh my butt off. I would feel so bad for Dennis, but I'd be like, Dennis, you're in my shoes. I don't know what we both did to the pool gods above, but we've done something in a past life, or I don't know.
There you go.
Good out. That's important.
Yes, it is.
Let's take a look here.
How important is it?
I'm about
That's what
to
you're
tell
about
you.
to find
Yeah, I'm about to pull up the 37:29. 8:05. 8:05 p.m. I got it down pat now. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, you're good.
Everybody's like, as Mike wins Sunday. I'm like, 8:05. I'm screaming it before he could even answer. All right, so both these are skill level 5s here. So Dennis has gotten to 29 of his points. Dennis needs one more to take it from a 14-6 to a 13-7.
Oh, he's in the right spot.
Yeah.
He's breaking.
Yeah, he's doing good. Laurel said, if Jedis there are, then Padawans there. Hold on. If Jedis there are, Padawans there will be too. There you go. Thank you, Laurel. I know what you did there. I can actually make a whole generation mad and tell somebody to live long and prosper after that quote as well. Well, that
Laurel and Greg are good friends of ours in our old area, and we'll be over here
hit the rail, hit the rail.
for soup party.
Oh yeah, they'll be
yeah.
here for soup party.
Oh yes.
Laura, what hey Laurel, what soup you making, by the way? Because I'm very interested. I'm still really leaning on my loaded baked potato soup. Is what I'm thinking of.
There it is. That's the game. So is that a 13-7?
Double
14-6.
check. That is a 13-7 win
Hey,
in
man.
favor of
That's,
Stroke 'em Dead. Let me give the right points here this time. So 13 and 19 is 32 to 28. Still very close,
Wow.
but Stroke 'em Dead does have the 2 wins.
Yep.
Insane has the 1 win. Very, very good, though. Nicely done. That was a fun matchup, actually. That was really good between the two gentlemen. Says, yay, can't wait. I'm excited for you, Laurel. I'm glad to get to have you up here. Bama, Bama, Bama. That's right, Tim. Show Bama some love here. Sam's coming over, checking out the score.
I'm not sure if people I don't understand why they're not taking my orders,
Yeah.
but nobody's taking them
Hey, good job, sir.
Wish I'd have got it a lot earlier.
because I ordered
Yeah.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, what up, Carlos? I see you slipping in here. Good to see you, brother. Mr. Carlos Lopez in the house. Tim says, wish I could be there with Tim, are you on this team? Or am I overlooking this? No, I'm not. Let's see.
Do we have a matchup yet?
This made me miss Beth. I'm waiting to see. Give me 1 second. Let me find out who they're putting up, guys. One moment.
I'll find out.
Got it? I'll let Mike handle this business here. All right, guys, this is matchup number 4 for the night. Again, this is the finals. One of these two teams does leave with 800 smackaroos. Beth is for Willer and Beth. Thank you. Willer, Dean. Willer, Dean, Beth, Eller. Beth is a 3. Willard's a 3. Oh, 25-25 race. All right, here we go. Sadie's up in chat, says, yay, Beth. guys, I will go ahead and say timeouts are going to be more critical during this matchup. You got 2 skill level 3s. Keep in mind, in tournament play here, they only get 1 timeout per rack each. They are very used to regular session play, and in regular session play, they do get to have the 2 timeouts per rack if they wish to do so. Mike's doing good. What are y'all?
He's the one that talks. I just answer questions.
Yeah. Marianne's over here trolling.
She's sharking me.
7, 8, 9.
When did that happen?
Today. This kid was like, we need something there. And I was like, okay. So I made it happen this morning when I got in.
I like it.
Because we don't have like a logo
No, I like
like
it.
the others. So I
Looks-
kept it simple. I was like, we can make a logo later. That can be on our list. So it won't be too hard to make a
It's
nice
on the
little.
list.
Yeah.
We have a list.
We as many things as we end up calling up and being like, Mike, we need to buy this from Amazon. Wendy says it's my little sister Beth. Good luck. Let's go, Wendy. Glad you're in chat with us to hang out. Thank you so much for being here, supporting the stream. I promise you that would be a big deal to Miss Beth. So very good stuff. I love seeing families come in and be involved. Ooh, that cue ball roll up too much. I think it did here, but let's make sure Mr. Willard gets his point. There we go. Yeah, he one rail kicked at it. And pretty good leave. Laurel says Mike is a natural on the mic, just like you and Kelly are, Tim. He is. This is a true story. Oh, we got the whole fam bam in here. Sadie's in here saying that's her Aunt Beth. Let's go. Seriously, guys. One of my favorite
That's
moments.
who's shooting?
Miss Beth is the one shooting right now, and Sadie in chat and Wendy in chat
Got
are
it.
related. Wendy is sisters, and Sadie says that is her aunt. Thank you so much. There we go. We'll do it right here. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, one of my favorite events to tell people about was my first ever time coming to singles regionals. By the way, your boy here made it all the way to the semifinals. I lost in the semifinals, but I made it. But the 2 matchups before the semifinals, I played Lady, and it was on the live stream. And my daughter got to watch
was at
me.
9 Ball Heaven.
It was at 9 Ball Heaven. My daughter got to watch me play.
On table 6.
On table 6, yes, sir, before
remember
the
it.
renovation.
Right there
Yep.
in front of the bar.
Right there in front of the bar. You got it.
Yep.
That was such a big deal for me, guys. And I promise you, me knowing that was such a big deal to me because, like, both my wife, my daughter got to see it. I think even my dad, like, tuned in for a moment as well, too, if I remember correctly. That meant the world to me. I hate to say it, the lady, I absolutely dominated against her. And then I had to come back and play her in the semifinals. And she absolutely spanked me from that point. It was hilarious. we swapped out how badly we beat up on each other, but it was a good time, though. Speaking of that, I do want to encourage you guys as well. Get involved with the singles boards. I know there'll be more coming. We're kind of in tournament season. We got other things going on. But there will be singles boards happening. I definitely want to see Jacksonville continue to dominate when it comes to having regionals.
So we qualified, I think, 60 players on each side.
That's amazing. That's double what we had before, if I remember
is.
correctly. Yeah.
We qualified, I think it's 64 and 62. So
That's wild.
and we have over 100 players in each format with the combined areas for the regional. It's going to be the biggest regional that we've had since we've been here. It's
so
it's
wild.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch.
Oh man, it just makes me happy. One of my favorite things I always tell people about my experience with singles is it is so rewarding and just such a moment in time because you may have people there cheering you on, right? But like you don't have that timeout. You don't have somebody to go to, in between your shots and be like, hey, you should play defense there. Yep, you're right. I definitely need to readjust and stuff. Like it's you. It's Lonely Island time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's fun because then when you start playing and you really elevate your game and stuff and you realize it, the level of just rewarding feeling that is through the roof. So good.
I will say the main reason that we qualified so many is completely with the social network.
Yes, it is.
Throughout
Yes.
it. Kelly and I, we had a rough end of the year.
Yep.
And we made a call out to our division reps and just players in general to help run singles boards.
That
and
post
it
blew
blew up, like literally blew up.
Yep.
And we were qualifying 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 players
Yeah.
literally a night. And Kelly does all the social media posts,
Mhm.
and she was just having trouble keeping up with
Yeah.
how many singles boards qualifiers we had. It was nuts.
It was tough. It was
Yep.
really tough. And I think one of the coolest things about it is not only did we have so many people helping, but nobody had to go chase it down because it was like out of nowhere one night, be like, hey, there's singles going on at 9-ball heaven. There's singles going on over here. There's singles going on over there. And you're like, oh, like I got my choice.
Yeah, no,
Like I'm 5 minutes down the road from this one instead. I don't have to go another 20 more minutes in another direction. Like I'll go to my home pool hall that I want to play out of. Like you had the options.
What was really cool is being a division rep or just a player, the people that ran them, but we would talk to them afterwards or like leading up to it, and the excitement that they had just running the tournament,
Yes.
running it. They were excited.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm running it, and I'm going to figure it out. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to figure it out. And our
Bingo.
phone was, of course, is ringing.
Yeah.
How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? But they were just excited to be involved and to help out.
Yes, they
It
were.
was really cool.
I had a good conversation with Shree about it, and man, he just the way you're describing here, he lit up like a Christmas tree about how much fun he had helping out with it. Drop 7-ball.
Dwayne, spring singles regionals is February 24th and 25th at 9-ball heaven. 8-ball is the 24th, and 9-ball is the 25th, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have the 24th and 25th in there. So that's what it is. I already pre-added into my calendar on the regular. Anyway, the skill levels 5 spring regionals will start in the morning, so I can get to my concert at night.
Ron, I don't know yet. We haven't been given the brackets for that yet. So I don't have an answer for you. Sorry, buddy.
I'm excited too, man. That again, just talking about the different renovations and stuff that have happened and changed at each of the pool halls is again such an honor and blessing that we have dedicated owners and dedicated pool halls that really care about our league and our game and our ability to go out and play on great equipment. And there's something to be said about each one. Each one has like a little like special nuance about it that is just fun and exciting, and reasons why every player enjoys one place over the other and stuff, and it's just great. But the thing I love most is nobody can sit there and look at it and nobody be like, man, like this pool hall's not fun. Like nobody can agree upon. Nobody wants to play this ball. That isn't the case here. Like we have people that fight people over the pool hall. They'll be like, my pool hall's better than yours, and I feel like it's my dad come beat up your dad.
Players take on kind of the personalities of their pool hall.
Mm-hmm.
The bar,
I
the
agree.
personality of the pool hall, whatever it is, and they care about them.
Yes, they do.
And they will. That's where they want to be. That's why they play there.
Get in that side pocket. No. Dar says all good, but whenever I'm done, I'm heading to the venue and hopping on a drum set. Dude, I hope you have a great night whenever that happens. I'm excited that you're out there playing drums.
He's going to be playing inverted paradiddles.
He is going to be playing. Oh, Lord. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I just did it wrong anyways. Inverted paradiddles. Look it up, guys. See the complexity. And then watch somebody that's got it so down pat and be like, how do you
do that?
Like what?
Didn't make any sense.
Didn't make a lick of sense. Not a one. So we got a great timeout here. This is, again, I got to give him super, super props here. Mr. Keith Richter there on the table. This is, again, him knowing when there's time and, not being afraid to use the timeouts properly. He's had a couple times I've said that he may have used them early, per se, but he has never been a person I can ever look at right now throughout this entire match and say, yep, he should have used a timeout at some point in time. He's already used it. It's already, like, the only reason why he's not at the table already when I say that is because he's already used it.
He is in it.
He is. He's very focused, very determined. And, guys, I don't know if y'all were here when I talked about it earlier, but his team comp right now is Richard Moat, Chris Martin, Keith Richter, Stephanie Medina, and Beth Eller. 5 players. They have nobody else. All 5 got to play. All 5 can play. They're still within the 23 skill level rule point. Everything's good on that. Everything's hunky-dory. But you have just those 5. And the fact he is so dialed in is super important. So
It's
important.
impressive to watch.
Yes, it is. It's nice to see the level of care, man. He is clearly
That's how
a
you
great
win.
captain. Yep. Good attempt there. Unfortunately, she still ended up scratching in the process, but may not be anything too big. 3 points are possible. It may end up being a 7-3 rack for the first one, but shake it off, reset, get it back over. 7-3 is not nothing crazy that you can't work through. Right? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Take on that situation. 4 points difference is Nothing to be worried about. And definitely not with the chance to potentially, instead of 4-point difference, chance to tie it up.
It just like that.
Yep. That's why you make your opponents always shoot the
Tied it up
shots.
and breaking.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I do love the breaking part. We were talking about that earlier, too.
It's huge.
One of the, we saw a battle between two higher skill levels, and, normally, even if there is a combo to take out that 9 early, 5, yep. Even if there's a combo to take out the 9 ball early, unless it's a necessity combo, most higher skill levels are not going to take out the combo. And that's because, hey, it's point space. They want all the points on the table. Well, higher skill level did take it out. It wasn't fully a necessary shot. They had a good defensive option if they wanted to play earlier instead. But we were talking with chat and having just like a good back and forth as for like why or if we would have done it. And I was like, look, like I feel very confident in my break. Like I do very controlled breaks for the most part. I don't try to overextend. I don't try to do a huge angle on it or anything like that here. I'm very like I know where I want my cue ball at. And I don't want it just going all over the place. Go 9, get 9 on the break. Let's go.
9 on snap.
Woo! Oh, I love it. 3, 6, 7, 8 dead here. Very nicely done. She's going to get a wonderful patch here. I don't know if I got it in time for the instant replay. I should have hit it just a split second. There it goes. It drifts in. She gets it here. There we go. Big
come over and get the
congratulations
patch.
here. Yep, Duke coming over. 7-5. Yep.
He's more excited about it than she is.
I'm so stoked about that. I am so happy here. So 8 total dead. Let me make sure I got my ad up here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sadie's in here, says, woo! Wendy's giving a yes. Yes, indeed. You get to see your sister and aunt here have a huge success. And she actually gets a very special patch, by the way, guys. It doesn't just say 9 on the break. You do have a chance to get what I like to call the regular patches in regular session play. For those.
patch.
But this is the HLT patch. I love it. And also, I'm a little biased here, obviously, but I love the color of it. It's this beautiful gray. Has most of them have the HLT in a red stitching instead. It really pops. It's just I told, I think it was Michelle Jones earlier, when she got hers and I got to deliver it on stream, I told her, I said, I expect you to have this as a pocket marker when you play 8-ball next time. I said, I know it's a 9-ball on the break pocket marker, but I don't care. I was like, I want you to use it one time against your opponent as a way to say this is the pocket I'm going after.
Right.
Oh, so awesome that happened twice today on stream. We didn't get to see any singular 8 on the breaks at all yesterday. And I was like, I overheard there was a couple that happened. I even think I heard a 8-ball break and run, I think, one time yesterday. And I was like, man, I want it on the stream table. I just want the action over here for you guys. I want y'all to see it. Oh, that just, I was already super stoked and having fun with this match, but that just really, really pumped it up. Really pumped it up. Honestly, if that 4 wasn't there, she landed that bank. That was actually really good. And now we have a really weird cluster here. If you look at the bottom of your screen, it goes 8, 6, 9, 4, and 1.
I just come off the back rail, hit the 1.
Yeah.
And hope.
Yeah. See. I mean, honestly, something may fly a little bit.
I mean, you might even get the 9.
Yeah, it's not an impossibility. He's going to come off of the right-hand long rail instead. He still is going to 2-rail it, though, gets the hit. And not a bad lead. I know she has eyes on the 1, but honestly not bad at all. Very well played by Willard there. Say says, that's how we do it, indeed. That was awesome. I'm so happy that happened on stream. I love it, love it, love it. Guys, also, if I haven't given you a shout-out as well, appreciate everybody. We've had a lot of shares and likes on stream. As always, guys, when you come in, anytime especially if I have to redo stream because, there's a lull in the action or maybe we're getting close to our 8-hour mark, right? I always have to redo stream because of Facebook for 8 hours. Please make sure you always re-like, re-comment, all that kind of stuff. It's very, very important for streams.
It's funny seeing all these people here in Florida with these hats on, keeping their head warm.
Yes, having to. I mean, that temp outside is
It's got to be 30 degrees. What is it outside?
Let's take a look.
It's
Let's see.
cold.
Yeah,
I'm sure it feels colder that we're out here at the beach. It's windy, you know.
Yep. Feels like 37.
Feels like
it sa-
37,
It
yeah.
says 42, but feels like 37. But it's supposed to get down to 32. And
When you come out here from South Side area or whatever,
yeah,
and get out here in the wind,
it's harsh.
It's
It's harsh. Don't you go in that side pocket. Dead ball. Love the owl hat. She always she's always cold. Is she one of those that's always cold no matter what's going on? Jess from our Tuesday team, she says she always has cold hands. She plays better with cold hands, she says, which I always think is funny.
Jessica May,
Yeah,
her hands are freezing.
freezing cold.
Jessica Steenson, right?
Steenson, yeah, sorry.
I think she's Jessica May on Facebook.
Facebook, yep. That was a nice shot on the 2, by the way. She really developed the cue ball back out, almost center of the table here, a little bit to the right of it. But, I mean, that was very well done to get in that window for the 3. Stay out. Oh, come on. Well, she's going to hand ball in hand right back. Willard's, not only 3 points behind, but.
You see the screenshot you have? I want to see the.
Yeah, for the dates?
No, I want to see the rosters.
Rosters,
Yeah.
yep. Yeah, that's zoomed in right now. Actually, I'm off on. No, there's a dead ball. Say I was off on that, but I might be off by 1 point.
Jose is captain. Lisa is co-captain.
No, I'm good.
Player 176.
Yeah, I love the fact with these teams too. I was looking over Insane too, and they have 1-6, 1-5, and the rest are 4s and below. So they got a really good mix. And what bodes well, Justin was talking about that on stream earlier as well. Talking about obviously you have people move up, things are going to happen. Teams aren't going to stay exactly the same. But when you have a team comp like that and you keep it full and keep your roster full, and have those options to really filter through how many people you're playing and stuff, you stand a chance of possibly running all 3 sessions with the same team.
Right.
If you can run all 3 sessions with the same team because of you not loading up on super high-end players all of a sudden, and really let your team develop naturally and let it go its natural progression flow that it's going to happen, I will go and tell you, you really give yourself a great chance when it comes to the World Qualifier. Those teams that are able to do that, it's a different story, and you'll figure it out real fast when you go against them. Like you'll learn real quick. You're like, y'all been together for a hot moment, have you? And they're like, yep. I'm like, ugh. So it's fun. Did you find it, Dara?
Look at this.
9-9 or 9-8. I'm sorry.
Thought that cue ball was going to run down there a little bit further than it did.
Yeah, he got within a somewhat zone, guys. Realistically, if you pretty much kind of take this over to that second diamond, I know my drawing is a little short there, but if you take it within that second diamond, he was within a great zone. He's a little bit outside. I'd even dare say maybe even to the third diamond, he's within a good zone from there. He's a little bit outside of it, so it makes it a little tougher, but it's still a doable shot, and he should have eyes on the 8 afterwards.
If he makes it, he will.
Now keep in mind, guys, when you're using that bridge, try your best to lay that bridge down. Don't try to control both the bridge and your cue. You're doing too much. Same thing when we talk about combo shots, right? You're adding extra ball into the mix. You're adding extra variables into the mix. If you can eliminate variables out of your shot and what you have going on, eliminate them if it's possible. Now, sometimes you're close, right? He was a little close to the rail, may have not felt comfortable to be able to pick up the bridge in time, and obviously that would have been a bad foul if the cue ball would have made contact with the bridge. So, there's times when it's appropriate, times when it's not. So, missing a few Rackless patches. Make sure you're ordering them, Dara. Make sure you're doing them through the app here, guys, as well. I talked about this earlier. Somebody asked. On the envelopes that you use to put in your money has the QR code. Just scan it with your phone. It'll pull up the Google Docs. You fill it out, give the pertinent information, and bada bing, bada boom. Your division rep should have your patch normally within the next week to 2 weeks at most, unless something's crazy going on. Sometimes office gets busy, and make sure they hand it out to you. And if they have it in a moment, you're like, hey, I've ordered 3 patches. then feel free to ask your division rep just to double check. I know when I got into the 8-ball, 9-ball, 9-ball double, division on Mondays, I'll be honest with you, there was 2 full weeks I forgot. I didn't even check it, and man was like, Tim, we're gonna hand these out, and I'm like, yeah, that's a great point here. I think I'm gonna hand them out tonight. So we do forget as division reps, and life changes and interrupts, but make sure you ask, but make sure you're ordering them though. I know some people patches aren't for everybody, I get it, but.
And this phase becomes when you're like,
The team captain has to do them for you, Dar. That's funny.
and now?
Mike, are you going against the right-hand long rail here, or are you going against the left-hand long rail? Which way are you going on this?
Exactly the way he's shown.
Yeah. Yep, I like this because I honestly think she does have a chance of making solid contacts in that 7 in that left-hand side pocket. And if she does, I think she's going to have a great shot on that 8 to be able to get back over for the 9 as well. Oh, small miss. Good attempt and massive points here. Potential for Mr. Willardine. 4 still sit on the table. It's 9-8. Overall 25-25 is the race. And Team Stroke 'em Dead guys as well, for those that haven't been keeping up at home, they are up 2-1 in the overall wins. You may be asking, you're like, Mike, why is that important here? Well, Mike, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to tell you.
Timeout. Or, tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker, yep. Tiebreaker is there's 5 matchups. Team with 3 wins of those 5 is the tiebreaker here. So if it goes to 50-50, which happens more than you would even imagine in triangles, that could be the deciding factor. So
He didn't want that bump.
no, he didn't. He might try for the bank here. Top left-hand corner. He goes for it.
And
Little
he scratched.
short. No.
We are going to have a tie game again.
Yes, we are. Yeah,
I'll be right back.
Yeah, see you in a second, Mike. She definitely has a great opportunity here. Take your time on this shot. Nothing crazy. Secure these 2 points and get to break. There we go. Give me 1 second, guys. Did you do sudden death? It's time. 8:09. Yep.
APA teams, we are now in sudden death. Any matches that have not yet started are to be played in sudden death.
10-10.
Each ball is worth double. You do not need
10-10?
just the
Or what is it? What were you saying? All right, I sit corrected here. It is 10-9 here. Willardine has the 9. Kelly.
Hello.
Hello. I know we had at least 8 dead, and we had at least 1 more dead a moment ago.
Are
In
we
that
still
last,
score debating?
yeah. And Beth is still over there shooting though.
If they haven't, we have broken the rack, it's our turn. Okay. Marianne will come around and mark it.
I just want to make sure that
Let
we didn't
everybody
start
know it
something.
is. Thank you.
I love honesty.
Oh. I don't think Beth's hearing about the score discrepancy though. She's still just a shooting.
Well,
Hey, Laurel in there says, yay. Hi, Kelly.
hey, Laurel. I thought I'd come steal Mike's chair mainly so I can see his face right now when he walks up. So,
He's
plus
gonna
I
make a
wanted
face
to hear. See, I told you
Oh
it
my
was going to be
gosh.
good.
Mike was like, I was actually enjoying being on commentary for once.
He looks like Peter Pan, a
He
mad
does.
Peter
He's
Pan,
a mad
right?
Peter Pan.
Yep, we just called Mike Mad Peter Pan on stream.
Do you want right here, Mike, or do you want to bring out the third mic?
Oh, that
Okay.
would be fun.
I can do it.
A third mic for Mike.
I love it.
Oh. Plus, I wanted to
It's
to
the
sneak
adapters
in here and find out how
no,
Mike
no,
was doing.
Adapters in this. And then the mic is physically in the front.
I did that to you.
At the end of the rack, we were at 10-11 with the dead balls, and now we're at 11-11.
So both players have 11 to 11.
Correct.
That makes more sense because I have it listed as 9 total dead balls.
Exactly.
So
That-
she made one on the break, so it would have been 11-10 with 9 dead
You're good.
and
go ahead.
perfect. So now we're 11-11 with 9 total dead.
Yes.
I agree with that. Cool beans. Doesn't matter if I agree with it,
I
by
was
the way.
about to say.
That's why I was asking too, just to make sure. I was like, there's something that doesn't make sense.
Oh, Chris, those kiddos went home. They were very
adapter-
excited to see mom and dad at work, but they went home. They have a limited time span that they can be in here, and when we hit that end point, it's like, all right,
Yep.
see ya, time to go.
Kelly, give me 1 second. I'm gonna reach over here. There was 9
we're
dead. There was
adjusting.
8 dead Dara originally, because of these 9 on the snap, and there was 1 dead that last rack.
Bear with us for a second, guys. We are. Oh,
Nope, you're good. They can still hear you.
they can still hear me.
They can still hear you.
I can't hear me.
No, you can't hear you. But they can still hear you.
Okay, I'm back.
You
we're-
never left. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So I've been told.
There you go.
Oh goodness. Anyways,
Oh, I'm missing something.
now.
Oh. There we go. Oh. Welcome, Mike.
Mike is here. Mike is mic'd.
Let's see
We
here.
got 3 people on
22
Oh,
points.
boy,
Is there
this is
8
gonna
on the
be
table?
great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
By the way, I might have accidentally just named you Mad Peter Pan.
She was saying she sat down in the chair just to see your facial expression, and then she said you look like a mad Peter Pan there.
Peter Pan.
Peter
Yeah.
Pan. Oh, little effort Reyes coming out. Oh, it hangs. That was a good try. Very good try. So, guys, we actually have a real first-time treat here. Both Mike and Kelly are in the stream here on the mic.
It's going to last for about 30 seconds because
there is
we've
one
got
done?
a winner.
Hey. Who was that one? Who won? Oh, she doesn't know. We just know there's one
What
done.
are you doing, Marianne?
She's teasing us. She's teasing us.
Mike's trying to figure out who won for us so that we can give you an update here. But this is a first to have all 3 of us on stream.
It is. This is actually really cool.
It's kind of fun. Yeah.
I'm happy to see it, guys. I really want to encourage y'all here. You have both league operators in here.
Strokers 3.
Oh,
3.
That's Shree's team, isn't it? Yeah.
Sure, yep.
That's what. Hey, Katrina
Shree's
won.
team.
Miss Birthday Girl.
Katrina? Oh,
Katrina's on
yeah.
that
Oh,
team.
she's dancing. She's getting down to it.
Hey, Jason Johnson on the YouTube side. Hey, Tim, you're doing awesome, my friend. Jason, thank you, brother. Seriously, man. Thank you so much.
It's been a really fun day in here, hasn't it?
It has been. It's been a fantastic day. Marianne in chat says, just so you guys know, they're all ganging up on me as she's graded from ear to ear.
We're all sitting here with our little headsets on staring at her.
Ooh, Erlin's 9. No go, but good attempt on that. I like the fact that Beth was looking at that, actually, because that wasn't a bad try.
Robbie Gray is requesting Mad Peter Pan sings.
Who?
Robbie Gray.
Oh, my goodness. Robbie Gray's here? Jeez.
Stroker strong. Support for strokers in the chat there.
Yeah, let's go. Give them the snaps and the claps. Up, 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 up. No
Ooh,
early
I
9.
thought we were going to see that 9.
Yeah.
Robbie, we going to see you for soup party?
Yeah, Robbie. Soup party. Get in it. Screenshot it. You got like 5 more seconds before she's going to shoot.
Okay,
I got to
I
switch
think
it.
I got to go, guys.
And there.
You be back?
Ain't that right, Chris? We did get to see you. It's been such a good weekend. Such a good weekend.
Hey, I got my chair back.
Hey. Robbie Gray, we're having a
Well, there you go,
soup
buddy.
and shoot. It is. So you get to bring a soup.
He was part of our first soup party.
Oh, he's familiar with it?
Oh, yeah. No, he
Cheater.
knows. He knows.
He done
No,
got
he,
eat
just
all the
needed, he
goods?
just needed to win and where.
9 Ball Heaven, February 18th, 1
There
p.m.
you go. There you go.
Gotcha. I've looked at that flyer too many times. I got it down pat. I love it too. I really cannot wait.
You ready? You got a recipe in mind?
Yeah, I've been leaning on either my loaded baked potato soup or chili, and I'm really heavily leaning on loaded baked potato. I think it'll be better.
So apparently, none of us have a chance.
Oh,
Because Marianne said that her and Jimmy, like because they can team up and make soup together,
yeah,
that nobody has a chance at all.
interesting.
That's what she said.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot her back down to a skill level 2 when it comes to making soup. After that's said and done, she'll need a timeout to be able to make a good soup.
So pretty much what she's saying is y'all shouldn't even try.
Laurel said super duper. Oh.
Gonna need lots of power strips.
You're not wrong.
That's funny. That's funny. We out of the back of our house, I had like power strips all over the place with the crock pots.
The fire marshal comes in and says, guys, this is normally what we have to deal with during Christmas time, not middle of February. What is going on
But it's
here?
even worse because Christmas lights are LEDs now.
You're
Like
right.
we've got
You're absolutely right. This is too good.
Kelly made me like build a sink
Oh, no.
out in the middle of the. We had a middle of the grass.
Yeah.
So people,
Oh, my gosh.
pretty funny.
I got to see some photos of this event last time. This is
It was
good.
fun. We had a good time.
And an early 9. I'm snapping early. Oh, 3 more dead. 1, 2, 3. So 15, 13 with 12 overall dead here. Let's get a confirmation on the score.
So this time here we'll do a pool tournament. Our last soup party we did. This is before we were league operators. We did
Okay.
we did a cornhole tournament.
Oh, there we go. That's awesome. Speaking of cornhole, it's funny. One of the gentlemen I go and help out his business from time to time and help him with some of his stuff. Most of his office does cornhole, and their office is set up in such a perfect way with a long hallway where they'll literally, while they're waiting on a next conference call or something, like you'll just see him just tossing the beanbags out of nowhere, and I'm like, this is so much fun. He's like, yeah. He's like, he's like, they literally have to wait for this call to happen. So they literally have 10 minutes that they have to like kill and just. What are they going to do? Just sit there in front of a computer and pretend to work for 10 minutes? Like,
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. There's no need for that mess. So,
So one of the funny stories about the tournament last time. So my brother comes up with his girlfriend, and then Laurel's there as well.
okay.
And neither one of them wanted to play in the cornhole tournament. But we needed another team to make it like a clean 16 or whatever it was.
Okay.
So Kelly goes over to Laurel and says, hey, Serena really wants to play, but she doesn't have a partner. And then she goes over to Serena and says, hey, Laurel really wants to play, but she doesn't have a partner.
That's
So they both played with each other because they thought that
Yeah, the other really wanted to play. They didn't want to leave one each other hanging.
it took them about halfway through the tournament to figure out they got,
I feel like that's how Tuesday night just came to be. Because when I came driving up the very first time, I saw who it was. It was Marianne and Jimmy, I think, were walking by, and I was like, y'all got drug into this too. Is there a link to the post with the soup party info? I can get it to you, brother.
Yes, there
One
is.
moment. Give me just a moment. Let's see. I'll tell you what, I will try and tag you. If I can I not tag you in it? Oh, that's not you. No, I cannot tag you. I can tell you it's on the Jacksonville APA page.
Are you
but-
on our, so you have to be on, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yep. Is there a copy? It's in bed.
I kind of won. I kind of won.
You didn't kind of win. You did win. There was no kind of. Kind of means you could still fail. You did win. You won triangles.
me.
I'm very proud. I literally talked about it on stream. As soon as I found out it was Strokers, I was like, hey, that's Katrina's team. I was like, Katrina won triangles. I literally talked about it, Miss Birthday Girl.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, Robbie, just go to our page, Jacksonville
I love you,
Jacksonville
too.
APA
Love
on
you too,
Facebook,
You're my best friend.
and
Much
it's on our
love to
Such
you,
page.
a good guy. I think we're supposed to take a picture of some bullshit.
Hurricane Katrina.
There's Katrina. Oh, Lord. Laurel said I have a fantastic throwing arm now thanks to Kelly. There you go.
Did Laurel admit that she had a lot of fun in the cornhole tournament at least?
She says he's a great
Yes.
cornhole player because of you.
And now, because of all that, I'm definitely off on score again. Who would have thunk it, guys? Some things never change. I'm 1 point off.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I was
it is.
building teams long before I was a league operator.
I was telling Mike, I was like, I feel like the story about the cornhole is kind of like how Tuesday night came to be out of nowhere.
You might be onto something.
I will say it cracked me up, though, that you two, one of y'all was doing the 8 on the 8s, one of y'all was doing 9 on 9s, and competing on who could build a team the fastest and get it going, which I adored. I love that. That was so much fun.
Oh, they're ready for me now. I'm back out.
Bye, Kelly. We'll see you soon. Or I'll tell her what you said there here in a moment when she comes back. I love this. Guys, if somehow or another you're not a part of Jacksonville APA, do me a favor. Make sure you're following the Facebook side of this here. There's tons of posts. Get involved. If you're not sure about getting involved with a team, maybe you're not already on a team, maybe you were on a team before. And you're like, hey, I'm not signed up. I promise you there's an easy way for us to get you taken care of. Go to go to Jacksonville APA's Facebook page, hit the little message thing, send them a message. We'll get you hooked up, get you connected. But don't miss out on all this, guys. All this is included in your membership. This is fun stuff we do. We had a great player appreciation Christmas party that we just got done having over at the OG Qball here. You see us doing triangles here at Beaches Qball. We got the soup party coming up at 9 Ball Heaven. I mean, we're just a little bit here, there, everywhere, and there's tons of fun to be had and just a really good time. So it's all about having fun, meeting people, playing pool.
Huh.
See what I did there?
I do.
Yeah, not too bad, huh?
So you ready for Montreal?
I'm so stoked. I absolutely cannot wait. I got to get the shirt made. I already have an idea.
You have an idea?
I have an idea on it of how I kind of want it to look, and I want to get me a nicer polo that's embroidered with the voice logo. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I definitely want to do that. So, and then what I'm hoping and really praying happens. Kelly mentioned on stream too, and obviously we know we can't for sure make it happen, but I'm really praying my ultimate win with Montreal is if we get one of our Jacksonville teams on the live stream while we're up there. I understand that we can't make it happen, and isn't our choosing and doing.
We can guarantee that happens if they get to the finals.
Hey, now you're not wrong about that. I like the way you're thinking. I like the way you're thinking there, Mike. Plus, I just can't wait to see how the whole layout is and stuff. Like, I'm stoked to know that they have increased in size and amount of tables that will be there. It's going to be so much fun. So. Really is going to be a good time.
So I feel like we've gotten off track a little bit, so let's get back to the game.
Yeah, let's definitely do so because this is still a close match to where it's still really anyone's game here. And this is important. The next matchup will be sudden death.
So this is 4, right?
That's the 4-ball. Yep.
No, fourth match.
Fourth match. Yep. Yep, this is match number 4. Stroke 'em Dead has 3 wins. Insane 2 has 1 win. I'm sorry, Stroke 'em Dead has 2 wins. Insane 2 has 1. So 2-1 overall wins. 32-28 in favor of Stroke 'em Dead. Jason says, just here for the top-notch commentary. Man, I'm glad you're here for it too, brother. She almost had that. I know she's going to have a tough shot on the 4-ball after, but I like the focus of going after and getting that 3. Sometimes people try to overdo that ball they're on just to get to the next, and it really just bites them.
Right.
Absolutely bites them. So that was good. I like her focus on that.
There you go.
3-7 maybe. I don't know if I quite like that. That's a little bit of a tougher combo. I know 7's not far outside that pocket, but that combo can look deceiving for sure. Oh, she got a clip of the 7. That 3's going to sit in front of that left-hand side pocket. And that is natural shape to get back down to the 4. And that 7 sitting as a nice little reset.
Yep.
There's some huge points for Willard here on the table right this very moment. A little focus here. Smooth
And
strokes.
at the right time for him, too.
Yeah. Look at how well he shot that. Nice speed.
He sure did.
Yep. That kept him off the rail, guys. That's super important. And he just needs to rinse, wash, and repeat with this. He'll have the longer shot on the 7, but he'll have the 7. Like, it's just sitting there for him. So just don't get stuck behind the 8. Come off the rail. I think he got enough of a window. It's going to be close.
He can see it.
Perfect. Yeah, he's getting down on it. I agree.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that 8's in
Yes,
a predicament.
Corner pocket, cross bank.
Yeah, cross bank it. I think that's the call here. Just gotta be careful of the scratch in that right-hand side pocket. It's ready to help you out there.
Or that.
There's the cross bank, and he gets it. What a shot. Very well done here. Quick little instant replay, top right-hand corner of your screen, guys. Take a look at it while he's fixing to get down on this 9. What a cross bank indeed. That is exactly how you pull that off too, man. You gotta just barely flip it. Did he just bank that 9?
I thought he did. He missed it. Just rattled on him.
Good try. Wow. Willard's a really, really good, intense player. I like it. Solid 3. Overall doing really, really well, giving Beth a run for her money. And this may be the tie here. We may end up going into matchup number 5 where it just pulls down to who wins. And Wendy's 3, and she's enjoying the pool and top-notch commentary. Wendy's doing good. Both are showing very solid skills as a 3.
Oh, no.
Oh, stay out of the pocket. That 9.
Huh. Not an easy shot
Yeah,
for him.
not a bad leave. All right. Yeah, Wendy's solid as well. Or I'm sorry, Willard, forgive me, is solid. I just said Wendy because of what Jason typed. Willard is solid for sure. So is Beth. They both are. I think Willard's on the maybe a tiny bit on the higher end of the scale of being a 3, and he drains that.
Yes, he does.
What a shot! Way to go! Wow.
Can you see the ball?
They're saying that's game, so I was 1 point off. Let me double check. 25-13. 25-13. I know she's not keeping score. Thank you. All right. So Beth is a 3. 3 getting a 13 as a 16-4 win for Insane 2.
Wow. We go back the other way.
Yeah. So that is 34-44 to 36 here.
That's huge.
That is huge. That really
So
gives
we're in
them a
sudden
good
death now.
We're in sudden death. I hope they should realize that, but I hope they do. Reset score. She's telling Dave he needs 7 points to win is what I'm hearing her say here. That must be David Haney. Yes, it is. We'll double check, make sure she's right about that here in just a second. And the only other option they have is, who has not played? Keith hasn't played yet, right? We haven't seen Keith play on the table.
We got Carlos in here with us now.
What up, Carlos?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good, sir. How you doing, bud?
Good.
All right.
Glad to be here.
Glad to have you, brother.
We got a sudden death match coming up.
David's a 6 versus a 7. Oh, why am I brain fart right now? 6 has got to go to 46.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
And a
7 to 55.
55.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I know
No,
this stuff actually.
no. I'm sitting there trying to make sure. Let's see here. So Team Insane 2 has 2 wins. They've got to get to 51, though, to guarantee the win here. So they need 7 points.
Okay.
Let's see. Insane 2, David's a 6. Got to get to a 13-7.
And there's your boy Keith that you've been watching do the timeouts. He's got to bring it home.
Yeah, it should be 37 points is what David actually has to get to. Let me double check here. So 13-7 loss. Loser skill level will be 6 here if David loses. He is a 6. And he's got to get to 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's got to get to 37.
He's got to get to 37.
He's got to get
so
37. So let's change that left race to reflect properly for this.
Okay.
That way we know what's going on for sure. Keith has got to get the win.
So Keith's just got to win.
Yep, Keith's just got to win here.
So basically, he's playing as a 5 right now.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yep.
much.
Rich in chat said, I recently come back after an 11-year hiatus. Rich, welcome back. He said, never seen so many more events than what we had in the early 2000s. I like it. but it's been difficult keeping them straight. Rich, the easiest way to keep them straight, hop on Jacksonville APA's Facebook page. There's calendar on there, brother. They literally will have it all posted and via the APA
David
app.
Ball.
Perfect, thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So 2 points. Also as well, Rich, via the Pool Players app on your phone that you can download, make sure you have Jacksonville APA selected in the drop-down box, but it will show you all the upcoming events for that as well. If you have National selected, you'll see a whole bunch of other things going on, but if you have Jacksonville APA, you'll get to have it. What a shot here. Did he get the breakout? Not much.
David has come out swinging.
Yes, he has. Carlos, can you do me a favor? Will you
Yes, sir.
confirm with the lady in the orange, will you make sure the overall team scores is 44-36 in favor of Insane? Pretty please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sorry to bother you with that. Rich says, should have known I'm old. Oh, you're good, brother. You're good. But no, there literally is a calendar right there on the Facebook page, brother. So you're already on Facebook already as it is. You'll see it. I promise you.
Actually, pretty good little defensive shot right there.
I like that.
Just a little thin cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's that is a good shot to teach your mid players in 9-ball.
Yep. Perfect. Yep. So she's on the same page. So it is 44-36 then. Perfect. Sage says, still did awesome. Proud of my Aunt Beth. And she got the 9 on the break patch. The high-level tournament 9 on the break patch. I can go and tell you there are people that are multiple skill levels higher than her that have not seen that patch yet. So she definitely gets to go home with her head held high with that situation. So
It's not a bad lead either.
Rich, de nada, brother. De nada. But seriously, Rich, I'm telling you right now, you're already on Facebook. You're already on Jacksonville APA's page watching. Just shoot a quick message. Say, hey, I was talking to Tim tonight. Very interested in getting back in league play. And we will show you what nights are possible. Find out what pool hall is close to you. There are quite a few teams still looking for
Marion.
to get a shot watched. But there are multiple nights to play. There's multiple pool halls to play out of, and there's multiple formats now as well, Rich. If you played in early 2000s, you may have only had like regular double Jeopardy. One of the nights I play on is Monday night out of OG Qball, and I play both 9-ball and 9-ball doubles, 9-ball Scotch doubles. So it's very interesting. Solid shots. No, I think got away with it here. There might be a tiniest of windows. That was solid. Very well done. Carlos, appreciate your help, buddy. Thank you. Carlos, you can get back on here if you want. I said you can get back on here. Yeah. We got a third mic for a reason. Because of Mike. Because of him. Yeah, you're not wrong. It is because of you.
Look at this.
Ooh,
Gets a good hit. Goes in the corner or side pocket there. I'm sorry.
he made the rumble.
Playing out of Park Avenue and 9-Ball Heaven. Rich, nice, dude. I hope you're enjoying the new tables at 9-Ball Heaven. I am a fan. I love having 7-foot options, and especially having so many in which we'll be having the MVP, right? MVP's at 9-Ball. We just talked about that. Yeah.
MVP will be there. Our regional event will be there.
There we go.
It's just nice having all these different tables.
Different options, yeah.
I mean, we really do. We have so many different options here in Jacksonville. It's
Yes, we do.
awesome.
I love saying it and talking about it on stream, but I always, make the joke, like, what does it take to become a pool hall, have a place where there's some pool tables, but to have one that actually truly loves and cares and dedicates it to the sport. You'll look around America, and you'll see that that's sometimes few and far between. We are blessed here in Jacksonville. That is not the case for
man.
us. We're really
These tables
blessed.
are really nice.
Yeah.
We have a great pool community here in Jacksonville.
In fact, Carlos
awesome.
and I were up here the kind of inaugural testing night of opening up Beaches Qball, getting to play. That was a lot of fun. I'll never forget, Jacob and I were on the, I think it was the first 7-foot diamond right there, and it was my first time being on a 7-foot diamond. I even told Jacob, I was like, I know I'm a big guy, so this is going to sound ridiculous, but I feel like a giant on this table right now. Like, I don't have to use the bridge for nothing.
Well, how
Cracks
much,
me up.
How much bigger were you then?
I was almost 80 pounds bigger.
You've lost a lot of
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah, it's been such a
You
journey.
feel a lot better, I would imagine.
I do.
Yeah.
I definitely feel a lot better. Oh, look at that plaque, Katrina. Let's go, my dear. Yeah.
I have a plaque and I got money?
a plaque,
Someone
money,
paid me.
and
Someone paid me to play pool.
yes, you're
How
you're
fucking cool is that?
Katrina. Oh, anywho,
She's so
big
excited.
congrats. She is very excited. She's very excited. 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes 8. Yeah, I
Well,
still got the score
good
right.
for her.
Yeah, definitely good for her. 12-0 right now, but David only has to get to 37 overall here, so Keith has got to buckle down on this. Jacqueline, you didn't hear anything on stream? It sounded like Morse code for just a brief moment here. We were like, beep, 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 beep. There it was.
I think that's what she's saying.
Yeah, share the Morse code. Rich, it's funny you talk about Park Avenue as well. Park Avenue was where I used to play whenever it came to the World Qualifiers. And I remember several times just spending my entire weekend up there, battling it out hour after hour, and just, whew, it was intense, man. I got a lot of memories of that pool hall. A lot of memories.
Yeah, now Park Avenue is non-smoking.
It is.
That's all.
I'm
That's good.
so excited about that for him.
That's really good.
Yeah, it is. It makes a difference. Which, I mean, I'll be honest. I was talking to another pool hall owner before, and they were like, the guy literally had diamonds in the pool hall, and he said, "I paid too much freaking money for these diamonds for somebody to be smoking around them." I was like, "Hey, I'm with you on it." So,
Yeah. Well,
I'm
there
with
still can vaping, but
Yeah.
it's not that bad.
yeah, absolutely. This is major points right here possible. I think he's going to pull back on this cue ball here. Maybe get back on the left-hand side of that 8 if he can. Oh, no, he stopped it. Rattle. Wow.
He started a little slow, but I know him a little bit, and he's a good player.
Yeah. Keith has been.
Keith can play.
I've enjoyed his timeouts during this entire matchup. He is absolutely doing amazing with these timeouts and being there for his team and really dialed into the match and the situation at hand, and it's been really fun to see. So,
I mean, both players that are good. To
Yes,
be
they
6 and 7, they have to be good.
yes, they do. You don't get there by accident.
No.
If David does this right here, a 20-0 first rack, needing 17 points to go into rack number 2, this will be massive.
There you go.
There we
And
go.
it is. Wow.
4-point ball.
4-point ball, 20-0.
Well,
This is tough.
We need another 9 balls.
Yeah, that's it.
wow, Kansas City took the lead. Over
The
Buffalo.
the football game that's going on.
Buffalo's about to score. Keeping everybody informed.
Hey, you're doing good. I'm down for it. I am really excited. The more I keep thinking about it, I am so excited about MVP now. Really, really excited. So David's got to get to 37. Keith has got to win.
Did you know why?
There's what? I'm sorry? What did you say? Oh, I hope not. Let's. I've already had enough things hit me in the face in life. I don't need anything else.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Jan says, I'm working on a class assignment. I am to observe an event. Well, Jacqueline, welcome in.
What he say?
I'm not sure.
Me neither. Yeah, he better take his time to make the balls.
Justin Lamont said, these guys are good. Yes, they are.
And this is the last match for them for today.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is the final. So whichever team wins here wins the 800 smackaroos. and also
Nice
wins
shot.
the.
I thought he got a little bonus.
Yeah, I thought he did too. I was
Wow.
like, get a little air cheese there. But they also get the qualification into the 9-ball World Qualifier later this year.
Nice.
Carlos, are you on a team currently qualified for World Qualifier?
We already qualified for the team we have with Jacob.
There you go. Okay.
So good for Tuesday.
So good on Tuesday. Yeah.
We qualified for A-ball
Nice.
and
A-ball
9-ball
went
the
down.
same session.
Okay.
So, but my team played today for something to talk about it, but they lost. I
Ah.
was in Orlando, so I couldn't come early.
Heard.
So,
Understood. Yeah, Justin's team had a tough matchup. I was told it was going to come down to just the final matchup on theirs, and theirs was definitely sudden death. We were having a great conversation about how sudden death can really just change the tempo and the feel of everything, and that's this right here.
I agree.
So I mean, right now it'll only be 14-0 in a race to 37 versus 55 with everything else considered.
Did he just
So.
do this? He did.
no.
He did.
Did it?
He did.
Ooh. What a leave. You guys, I will tell you a big pet peeve of mine, by the way, here. This has nothing to do with him. But please, for love of God, keep your hand out of the pocket.
Yes.
Watching snooker.
And David said, you got to be kidding me, right?
Yeah. He's not happy. I mean,
Yeah. Well, if you're Keith here, you got to feel robbed a little bit right now after this. Like, how did it slip through that perfect window to get where it was and not drop?
Good hit.
Good hit and almost makes it. Wow. Ooh.
but see the league is almost a stray.
Yeah, it is. Laurel, sudden death is both scary and exciting. I definitely agree. It's a further high or low about it. There's not a little middle ground about it at all. So it's wild in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, he was able to roll up a little bit. I thought he was a little straighter on it almost. Guys, David, it's 7 total points, 4 balls away.
Well, he need to run out the table, basically.
Yep. Tara says, you can put me in sudden death, 9-ball sudden death, any day of the week there. Dara, I think Carlos wants to smoke up here, so why don't you come on up?
Oh, yeah. You can have the last two.
Oh, boy.
Next on the live stream match. I
No,
love it.
No, that is good.
Yes, it is.
He is really good.
I think David's been just sitting in anticipation to play this match the
Yeah,
entire
this is-
time. He is really, really doing
He's playing
so
fantastic.
well. Yeah.
And he is poised to run this out right here.
Yes, he is. Yeah, because the 7 leads all the way back to the 9.
Yes, it does.
Just got to follow through.
He's playing good, and he got lucky, too. So, everything that he needs.
You heard it. But that's okay.
I can see.
No,
at
maybe he
that.
didn't. He might get perfect shape. He's
He
back on the
does.
right-hand side of the 9-ball.
He got
Jacqueline, this is a team tournament, my dear. Yes, this is the triangles here. And this is a potential up to an 8-man team. You want 5 at least to be at a field. The drama.
What a drama.
The
yeah.
And that is
Wow.
all, folks. David taking the win in a
38
shutout.
to nothing.
38-0. I mean, even if it was the normal race,
That's brutal.
because David only had to get to 46 originally, so it was a 46-55 race. Even in a normal race,
Wow.
I mean, he was still poised to
Well,
take the win. So
Yeah, but 20 points, he still had it like halfway.
yeah, yep,
And, you know, 7s, they can like make a lot of points.
they can definitely run racks. That is a match right there. What a master class. That was a master class. Dara, I like how you put that, sir. I definitely do like how you put that. Very, very well done. John says, way to go, David. Way to go, David, indeed, guys. Let's hear it up for him. Show the love and support. Very well deserved. Yes, Team Insane 2 takes home the win. This will be considered a did not finish or do not finish match, whichever way you want to understand it here. But it means Insane 2 will win overall 51-49 against Strokem Dead.
David shot amazing. That was
Yes, he did.
that was fun to watch.
David was the hunter. Dude, he was the hunter. He was, like I said, I feel like he was just sitting in anticipation over there in his chair, like ready just to pounce on somebody this whole time, and then he came out swinging.
He sure did.
I'll be honest with you, with how well he was shooting, I don't know if there's anybody else that was a 6 in this building that has played today that he couldn't have potentially like rocked through and rolled through. So
I wouldn't want to play them.
I wouldn't have either. And like Carlos, like you've always been one of my Insane 2-1. Yes, ma'am. Like you've always been one of my favorite 6s to watch, and such a skilled player. I think you would have get. Hey, what's up, Sheree? Hey, congrats, brother. By the way, yes, sir. Well earned.
Well, I'm 7 now. So.
You are 7, yes, sir. Yes, you're moving on.
Well, actually, Jacob, he didn't play today, but Jacob, he's a monster as a 6.
Yes, he is. Yeah, his skill level has. I mean, it's just ability to get every
he's going
table
down
stuff.
like sometimes, but he's really should. I mean, he was shooting perfect today too.
Was he? Dude, he knows how to handle tournaments. He really does. He doesn't. He's somebody, and there's certain players you can see it in the way they play and the shots they take, that they just have no extra stress from this being a tournament level. And there's others of us, and I'm pointing to me, by the way. You guys don't see it, but some of us just live rent-free in our head and take on all the stress. Mike's pointing to himself, and out of nowhere, we just make it so much more stressful than it has to be, and we're like, ah. And, it is what it is. But
It was
Mike,
fun, man.
It was, brother. Appreciate you, Carlos. Thank you for coming on stream. Guys, you got anything else to add, by the way? Anything else you want to talk about real fast, Mike?
Other than the shock in your face when I sat down next to you.
Hey, I was stoked, man. I'm so happy. You sat down before, but you brought the mic down this time. And for those who don't know, we have headsets. When you flip the mic down, it activates. When you flip it up, it mutes. It's been a blessing, guys.
You took a double take. So
I did. I took a
glad
double
I made
take.
you take a double take.
All right, guys, this is Tim Jones, your voice of Jacksonville Pool. Heading to the
out.
Montreal Invitational. Don't forget about MVP next weekend and the Super Shoot coming up as well. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Get some rest. As always, I'm going to be the guy that gets you to enjoy watching billiards again. See you on the next one. Rich, thank you, sir. Have a good evening, guys. Good